Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
The following program is rated TVMA for mature audiences only. I tried to tell them not to curse, but it happens.
Wolfpack is back, yeah, we back. It's the Wolfpack. Welcome to the Wolfpack. Hall Nash 6, we the real click. The trio hit me with the tag, and I'm still lit. Ric Flair in a leer, that's a real flip. We the illest, and I don't even feel sick. Pockets on swole, that's a buff bag. Well, so many bars, what's in a cell? Hell, money in the bank, what you call that? Bail, we some street prophets, tell them hold that. This is a hot take, you pancake. Wolves in the air, it's the handshake. I'm stone cold like when you hear the glass break for the mouth. That's a little bit of healing face. Sweet chin music, it is not bad. I'm about to hit Jey with the hot tag. Ask Kent, keep him with the star where the wolves at. 7:30 every Thursday, it's the wolf.
Here's a hot take, the opposition's dead, man. No pop, burning down the industry in darkness where the curb stops. Some sharp shooters in your house, we the hitman. Let's treat whoever was no shade kid, you's a big fan. Name another better, doesn't matter, we don't rock with hate. Strictly for the culture and our nation, cause we dominate. Wanna brawl, we all in, and don't care who we gotta face. Toss them off a balcony like New Jack and give a smiley face. Little extreme, but for my ooses, we on go time. Pushes over there and somebody yoing, that's a bloodline. Unapologetic, totally non-stop, we cross lines. Got Thursdays in a death lock, somebody tell them it's showtime. Real honor in this pack, we the foundation. Final countdown, yeah, we got the crowd waiting. Every Thursday, 7:30-ish, and the show is stacked. Go and run and tell a friend we back, it's the Wolfpack.
All right. How's everybody doing?
What's up, Joe?
It is the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast, episode 167. Caution kills truth. I don't think we're going to proceed with any caution tonight, though.
No,
you know what I'm saying. It is your boy Jaquez, aka the Honest Real Heel, Jock Killings. Above me, for some reason, let me just there we go. Dan, the statement, who says he's the truth. The Holy Hill, Jerry All-Star.
Jai's such a fickle fan. Now he's on our truth's wagon.
This is why I can't deal with a guy who I don't even have these conversations with. And I'm glad the enforcer is here because me and him have had these conversations a multitude of times. But we're gonna ignore you. We're gonna ignore you.
Hang on.
We're gonna ignore you.
What's up, freak? I stayed up for this. It's 1 a.m. here. I appreciate you, bro.
Wow, that's crazy. For real?
Dude, he's on every stream, bro. He's on every stream.
Shout out to you.
He's a diehard, bro. He's a diehard.
We appreciate it, man.
Proceed with caution.
Yeah, I mean, we gotta talk about a lot. But first things first, you already know what time it is. We are the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast. You guys can catch us here every Thursday, 7:30 p.m. ish, live here on Facebook, on YouTube. Not on Instagram tonight, but you can still follow us. You know, all of this at _ the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast on Instagram and at the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast on Facebook and YouTube. You guys can actually scan the QR code, you know, over there in the corner, or you guys can click the link in the bio or the link in the video description. That way you guys can access all of our content, including all of our old episodes, if you guys are tuning in from Facebook, since Facebook likes to delete our live videos. Yeah. You already know what time it is. It is the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast Network. We are here. Hey.
Welcome.
Appreciate that. Thank you. I'm saying from YouTube. Hey, I like that. Listen, guys, we're gonna play like just a few games before we, you know, just a few.
Just a few.
Then you know,
It's not even going to be games. They're going to be trolls. So let's just do it.
It's time to play the game. Time to play the game.
All right. So with that being said, let's
gets old.
start with the first game. Boom. So then versus now. Hot take a pancake.
Not a game.
Hot take a pancake. You know, what do you guys prefer, then or now? It's a simple answer. Then or now?
Then, but I would like the mask to stay black though.
I don't
without the logos.
Just without the logo.
I don't care because I've been watching New Japan, who's been doing it for over a decade.
That part.
I don't care.
You see where he's going. You see where I'm going. I don't like. New Japan has been doing this for years.
Mm-hmm.
Years.
I don't know, but that Slim Jim table's like it's catching.
No, that gotta go. That gotta go. that shit gotta go. All right, because y'all out here slamming people into meat tables. That's what you're telling me. Like it's crazy work.
Meat tables.
The meat table.
Jerk meat tables. Yes. Slim Jims, right? That's what it is. Dried meat.
Beef. Gotta have spice. Need a little excitement. Snap it to a Slim Jim. Oh yeah.
So we're slamming people in the Slim Jim tables now. So it is
Thank
what
you.
it is.
And your pause.
Notice I haven't said nothing since they started talking about meat. That's not my conversation.
You know what? This guy here. this guy here. Here we go. Here we go.
If y'all want to talk about meat, that's y'all business.
Nah, we don't want to talk about. We don't want to talk about that. We don't. We don't say.
No,
Listen, everybody, like and share this video. If you guys are watching on YouTube, make sure you guys subscribe. Like I said,
put some wolves in the chat for the pack. I know y'all miss me.
Yes, put them wolves in the chat for the pack. You know what I'm saying, for this guy.
Wolves in the chat for the pack.
All right, and we're gonna move on to the next game. This one is especially for All Star. This comes from a group that I'm not even in because you know they're suckers.
These are not games.
People said at this point of her WWE career, I have to ask the question: what was the true purpose of signing Jade? You signed Ethan Page after her, put the NXT heavyweight title belt on him practically instantly. You signed Julian Valkyria after her, and again put individual titles on them again practically instantaneously. You even signed Ricky Starks way after Jade and put an individual title on him again practically instantaneously. WWE labeled her as the biggest free agent signing ever. No serious singles title push, not even a spot in Money in the Bank since signing. Is it just me, or does anyone else feel that they are fucking Jade over? So hot take or pancake?
Pancake. It's just him.
Just you.
It's just you and Ja.
I ain't say nothing. I didn't say nothing. I have not said shit. I haven't said shit as regards to Jade.
Whoever this little jabroni is, it's just you.
It's just you.
Didn't she get a belt? Didn't she get a belt when she got there?
Are you trying to do the Oprah thing? You get a belt. You get a belt. You get a belt.
But that's the same thing the other place do. When they get a big signing, they put a belt on them.
Jade hasn't had a belt yet.
Jade has had a belt. She was tag team champion for a year.
Twice, two runs.
No, she carried the belt. Bianca was a tag team champion.
She still was.
Wow.
I'm kidding. I love Jade. Y'all know I love Jade.
She still was making the appearances, getting the promotions. When anything happens,
and injuring people.
When anything happens with the wrestler, we love blaming the wrestling organization as if people don't have their own business and own stuff going on. She a grown woman. Well, you want to blame Triple H for why it could be her. Like y'all act like y'all work for WWE. Shut up.
It was her. It's you, bro. That's all we'll say.
Whoever the Nathan or Dathan what DW. Okay, you and your brother Arthur.
Fan White. I don't know.
I'm saying could be walking down the street.
Don't call him DW. The only DW I respect is Darkwind Duck.
Thank you for saying that, because I had it in my head.
Hell yeah, bro.
Bars.
Hell yeah.
Bars. So here's another hot take of pancake. Someone asked coming soon to WWE shot Blake Monroe's bathwater bliss.
And Blake Monroe, aka formerly Mariah May, we'll talk about that later. Say it's crazy because I asked WWE shop just yesterday. So, do you guys believe that WWE should sell
Are you for real?
Mariah May bath water just like Cindy Sweeney, whatever her name is?
Are you for real?
What?
Are we for real right now?
Y'all can't read, so it's actually soap, and yes, they're gonna sell it.
Yeah, it's soap. That's
Dom's got toilet paper.
It's soap that's basically her bath water. You got
WWE, listen to me right the fuck now.
Why
you
not?
do that shit after what we're going through right now with your fucking former owner, and you're gonna start fucking putting soap.
Joe,
she asked for it. Are we not? Come on, y'all. What are we doing?
She asked for it though. But
she asked for this product.
Listen to me right now. I'm not gonna fucking say no.
It's not drugs, bro.
It's like a kid. It's like a little kid come out and you told them, "Don't ask me for shit. We come in to fucking get food shopping, and they come and ask you.
They need to capitalize off of fans like Ja who think
I'm not buying this.
who think wrestling is porn, so they can make their money. So let them sell the soap.
Why would I want to get soap that literally it's supposed to be her bath water? Like what kind of sense does that make? Who is
Thank you. Right on cue. Dan is on it like it's some fucking sick freaks out there.
John acting like he didn't.
John, you own OnlyFans. You should know, bro.
I ain't gonna tell you who told me you drank her bathwater. So,
first off,
La Petite.
That's a lie. I've never said that about Mariah.
Fridays
May.
at 10 p.m.
I've never said that about Mariah May.
His OnlyFans was crazy.
I've never said that about Mariah.
But also, never been on job.
I've said that about Lash Legend, but I've never said that about Mariah May. Just want to clarify that.
There were no games tonight for those new viewers. He actually played no games.
But wait, there's more.
There's more.
There's one last game. And this comes from Cody Rhodes. This is a hot take or pancake.
Oh, God.
Cody Rhodes says...
No fucking hot take or pancake is bullshit. Stop the cap. Stop it.
Bullet Club was so cool when Finn Balor was doing it. So cool when AJ Styles was doing it. But they weren't like printing money. It wasn't a money-making enterprise. I joined and it did start making money. However, it was the least cool thing ever. So hot take or... Never mind. Cody Garrett Runnels.
That's his middle name for real?
Yes.
Cody Garrett Runnels.
Garrett is his middle name.
Respectfully, shut the fuck up.
I agree with him.
What?
He said when he joined, Bullet Club wasn't cool anymore. Which is a fact because Cody took away from some of the swag of the Bullet Club. That's a fact. Cody removed some of
I'm
that.
not putting that comment up, Ginger. Sorry.
No.
Cody wasn't cool. How did Cody join in the Bullet Club make it cool?
Once he joined, you should have said that.
Hey, Cody, you know what The Rock says?
But he's not wrong. They started the Bullet Club barbecue the year he joined is when they did the first barbecue. And then the barbecue was one of the most successful things that they were doing around WrestleMania weekend. They only did 3 of them. Like, what are we talking about? They sold mad t-shirts those years. The other times it was exclusively New Japan audience for the most part. It was cooler with Finn Balor. It was cooler with AJ Styles. But they weren't making the amount of money once the crossover happened.
That's why I'm going to say negative.
Okay. Now, Enforcer has been a major, like,
exactly.
So, like, I'm going to let him get his side. You say what you guys say.
They started making money when AJ Styles left. It was Kenny and the Young Bucks when they started making all the money. They was cool with Finn Balor and AJ. When AJ left for WWE, Kenny Omega started a YouTube channel called Indie Elite. They started to freaking going to all the indie places because they said they couldn't. This is where they fucked up. They said they would not work 200 days, but they was working 200 days with other companies. And they was making money off this t-shirt, which opened up the t-shirt deal.
Enforcer, you just said something important. They created a channel and a brand called Being the Elite. Yes, they were in the
Cody
Bullet
got
Club, but they were building the elite at that time.
Here, let me finish. They would still when they start making profits, when they start making deals. They made deals with Hot Topic. Cause that's what I got. I got most of my shirts cheaper than I got it for fucking Pro Wrestling Tees.
Mm-hmm.
They start making more money there. When Cody got there,
wow.
Remember this when Cody
I was
got
saying,
there.
wow, I already said that. Why was saying wow?
When Cody got there, they was making money. He took advantage of it and joined in. And the fact that they didn't ask him to join in, Kevin Owens called them.
That's true.
To watch him.
That's true too.
They was not gonna put him in Bullet Club. He needed Bullet Club because you were Stardust.
So that's my point. His point isn't negating that. His point was he made it less cool, regardless of how he got in Bullet Club. He made it less cool, and he did.
But that's what he didn't. He didn't say like that. He said that when he got there, they made money.
He said they were making more money than they were when it was cooler, even though it wasn't cool anymore. That's what I feel like we're not hearing what he's saying because he's not saying anything wrong. When he joined Bullet Club, they were making more money than they were when it was Finn and AJ as the leaders. But when Finn and AJ were the leaders, it was cooler by far. But when he was on it, it wasn't. And that's it. They were making more money when Cody was in Bullet Club than they were when Finn and AJ were the leaders. I don't see, like, I feel like we just be wanting to attack people sometimes. Like,
no. So Kenny and them wasn't making money until
no,
not Kenny and them, especially with being the elite. Let's stop doing that. Let's stop doing that.
I'm listening to what he's saying.
Okay.
I'm listening to what he's saying. Like I just said, Kenny and them was making money when he got there. They was making more money than they ever with Finn and AJ. When Cody got there, now this one I'm gonna agree with you on this one. When he got there, that's when the whole distinction that they ever had before ever of the elite and the OGs.
Mm-hmm.
Which that's when it got tiresome. And right now I'm gonna speak as a Bullet Club fan. It's tiresome now because it's too many subdivisions and I can't catch up with it. So all right, thank you, because I was on the fence. I really was on the fence. See, I could listen to somebody. I could be wrong.
I just feel like we weren't reading it like it's
the way he said it. I'm like, bro,
it's okay. It's okay. Cody was just making a point. And to Ginger's point, he didn't say he was the reason why they were making more money. Just at that time, they were making more money, but it was less cool because he was a part of it, which is the truth. He really bagged on himself. It was much cooler when the Prince and AJ were the leaders.
So it was all right. It was all right when Kenny was, but
yeah, but Kenny's leadership got overshadowed by the fact that the elite started brewing at the same time. Like it felt like a group in a group.
Yeah. I cannot disagree with that.
All right. Well, with that being said, we are now going to talk about something other than Kenny Omega being one of the greatest leaders of all time in Bullet Club and you guys just being haters.
No one said he wasn't one of the greatest leaders of Bullet Club, but it wasn't long.
One of the best damn wrestlers in the world, period. But
that's what we know. Let's get into this quick little review. Worlds Collide, y'all.
I loved it.
It was a good show.
Every match was decent. It was great.
The women's match was
it was fun.
It was an 8. Every match was an 8 or over for me on this card.
That tag team match with the women was actually a 10. Just want to let that be known.
We know why.
That was the best match.
You're gonna glaze all night. I know about the one time.
I definitely. I mean, listen. I will definitely be glazing as much as I can because I'm just saying.
I do love Stephanie and Lola in the ring at the same time.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? Double devil's kiss. It was
chef's kiss. They worked well together.
They are very great.
It was a good card, Joe.
It was a great match.
No, stop, bro.
Again, I'm standing.
You know what I'm saying about you thinking wrestling is porn? It's not.
I'm standing on business.
We're talking about people from NXT. It's porn.
I'm standing on business. Chad Gable better get a singles belt that's not called Speed by the end of this year.
Yep.
I mean,
you're standing on business by yourself. They're not giving.
I don't care.
No, I said I agree
Hold
with
on,
him.
let me say this right now. I don't stand on business because everybody think it's the coolest thing on the block. I stand on business because I stand on business. I'm a grown ass man, and I stand on business when I say Chad Gable need to have a single stand title. I'm not here for the politics. I'm here to speak my mind, and I'm saying Chad Gable should be having a fucking Intercontinental United States channel. I ain't say Word channel. I say WWE channel. Hell, I don't give a fuck. He go down to NXT. He needs to have a singles title.
My brother, I expect you to always stand on business. My point is that you're not WWE's business because they're not giving that man no title.
Man, Chad, you need to. Well, that's fine.
Give me Chad versus Tavion Heights.
What?
Chad can wrestle, bro. I like Chad. I like Chad.
I like that match you just did.
Mm-hmm. However, speaking of this, let's just talk about one of the main things, though.
Mr. Sacco / the Caldebra.
I want everybody to know that John intended on disrespecting this pay-per-view and to act as if this was the highlight of the night when every match was fire.
I was trolling, by the way. But...
Like there were so many fire spots in every match.
This is the only person that people were talking about from that event, though. Just want to clear that up.
You're talking about
he's a comedy gimmick. He is the new, you know.
They want to bring him into the main roster, according to him. Apparently he is the top merch seller, top action figure seller. I didn't even know he had an action figure, but
Triple A,
Mr. Iguana, y'all.
It's Legends of Lucha. There is a figure of him, but it's sold out. It's sold out after he debuted. Yeah,
that's crazy.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's more people that do action figures outside WWE in the United States. Okay, they do that, and he got an action figure. I didn't know that till Friday.
I thought he had one like that. They brought one in like for the event or something like that. Like that's why I was thinking like, did they make an action figure from? But like, like I didn't even know he had one.
They probably did. They probably brought it up from Mexico.
Yeah, well, it's Legends of Lucha. They've got Vampiro, Beast Mortis, all the Lucha. They have every single Lucha Libre wrestler from around the world. Yep.
Young Rey Mysterio Jr.
Jushin Thunder Liger.
I'm just. I think this is more for kids, bro.
It is.
He got the puppet. We had Sacco. They got the iguana. You know, let the kids have fun.
Cobra.
I'm just gonna say it though. The fact that this guy, I'm not gonna say he popped up out of nowhere, but he popped up out of nowhere for the American audiences. Yeah. And he has a puppet, and the puppet is being sold.
Yeah, they want to license it now.
You know where I'm going with this, right?
The puppet thing, what?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
The puppet is being sold.
He's talking about that girl that everybody was saying should be his girl. That had the puppet.
Oh, Harley?
Yeah.
No, I ain't even talking about her at this point.
He's talking about yeah.
What's the problem?
What the fuck are you talking about? I'm lost.
Tony Khan.
Okay, what about
you? Freaking moron.
Oh, and he dropped the ball.
How did you? Yeah, that. Thank you. How in the hell? Like, dog. Like in one night.
One night
got a puppet over and got sold.
It was over with. It was over in Mexico,
like
but
a month-long feud, and you couldn't even sell it one damn time. Like, my bad.
But he's got a hologram mask.
So if you don't understand, when John comes with an idea and it don't come true, then he see another company do the idea, and he go look at the owner and say, "Motherfucker, I gave this idea." Like he looks like he watches us.
Y'all take all of our other ideas.
That's what Ja believes, that Tony Khan listens to what Ja says weekly.
I don't know.
Says the guy. You know, but hey, listen, Dan.
Cut us a check.
Thank you. Like at this point, like I don't want to hear the BS anymore. I'm sorry.
And we know that. We know they listen to us or they look at our tweets because we get Ricochet.
Shout out to Lance Archer, man.
Lance Archer,
man. No. Don't shout out Lance Archer.
No.
You diss Lance Archer. And then
you dissed him. I didn't say I left him off because he wasn't in the ring.
No, sir.
You said, why are you throwing it at me, bro? Don't do that. That's crazy. That's crazy.
You trying to really throw you out of you, and that's not happening. You started that shit.
All Star started it, bro. Like I don't care what nobody
Lance Archer was talking.
You started it with the Doves.
You said his name first.
No, but you said
his name first.
You left him out, and he choked somebody out at the end of Dynamite last night because of you. He was picturing your face when he that was you.
Probably, I mean,
Lance Archer, bro, I've been a fan since you were,
Oh, don't do this! Don't play,
rock and roll. That's saying like you and Lance. I mean, like and Chrissy Hemme. Like, come on, man. Listen, man. I'm a fan.
I'm kind of scared.
Kendall,
I don't want to die. See, even Kendall know they be listening.
Oh no, we know they're listening. My point is, you think Tony is listening for what you have to say, so he can.
They should have sold the damn puppet. I don't care what you trying to say.
You're emotionally damaged right now, bro.
Where's my freaking Monet puppet?
Yo, why are you being a diva anyway? With your background being your show logo, why are you a diva?
Oh, shit.
Have Wolfpack.
Yeah,
I did not notice that. My bad.
The devil's a liar.
That's crazy. Y'all see Ja, right?
You know what, Ja? Ja, guess what? You're fired. All right.
Ja thought he was Beyonce.
This black on you, like they gonna fire me. What you talking about? You got me fucked up.
That's the best ever Stephen A. Smith impression I ever saw in my life. Anyway, let's go. Next.
So the other thing to talk about that happened from this event.
Stand up. Okay, we're good.
Shut your ass up. The match with Octagon Jr.
What do you mean the match? He was in a match. He wasn't a match.
I know, but
what
happened? What happened? Him and Dom, and that resulted in the match that we was talking about may possibly happen, and we didn't think it was going to happen. The fifth match added to Money in the Bank, which is
an hour before the show started.
Like,
okay,
impromptu. All right. So
I just want people to give Dom his in-ring credit. By the way, I'm really people acting like Dom.
I'm pretty sure Wade Barrett gave a lot of that. Like as he ran the fuck down AAA. Like he definitely did that.
I will say this. All right, so I said this when we were watching it. When Enforcer was doing a show, I just typed it in because I was getting a haircut and all that good stuff. The only thing I liked and I disliked was Conan's commentary. He was being a dick to Corey Graves, but he was actually doing a great job introducing all these guys to the WWE audience, giving them history. I did like that.
The one thing he did that I liked is he told me why Escobar, why he's unmasked.
Yes.
It was because the guy he was facing, Psycho Clown. I didn't know that.
I never knew that.
He told stories. He told why there was history in the stories. I'm not surprised that he was being a dick on commentary because he was a dick on and on Lucha Underground. He's a dick to Triple A was the GM there. So,
but he also described why Octagon and Penta don't get along. That whole feud.
That dates back.
The battle is shaped.
That dates back to the original Penta and Octagon. That's not even them.
But I told you, Dan. I told you about that one. Like the original Pentagon, the original Octagon, and led to who we know now as Penta was Pentagon Jr. This guy right here is not the original Octagon Jr.
No,
it's somebody else.
He took up the moniker.
Yeah, he took up the moniker. Which again, sometimes I'm cool with it. Sometimes I'm not. We already
Penta is technically the second Pentagon. Well, he just changed his name to Pentagon Jr.
The funny thing is, we're gonna have to talk about something in regards to that.
Same thing in a minute.
Yeah, Enforcer. I think Dan already saw it. Enforcer doesn't know about it yet. I have surprises tonight.
It was good that he brought that up. That kind of ties in. Way to go, Enforcer.
But as far as this goes, he's now being dubbed the King of the Luchadors.
Cool.
Dom.
Okay.
I love that laugh. I need to sound about that laugh.
Okay. Guys, listen, I'm cool with it. Shout out to Dom. I don't know why. The one thing I do want to say, I don't know why his picture right here looks like he has a swollen jaw, but
word. Like, he just got his mouth got numb when he became the dentist. But Joe, like our son said earlier, put some respect on Dom. We watched this dude develop from that SummerSlam match with Seth Rollins, always and now. I said it on the pay-per-view against where he defended the title against Penta. Dude has grown
leaps and bounds.
Y'all gotta give him some respect, man. Put some respect on his name. Now you deserve it.
That's a fact.
Facts.
So, with that being said, Money in the Bank. First things first.
Let's just go ahead and say it. This was a moments PLE, not a good PLE. Just moments.
I don't agree, but it's okay.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it for what it was.
I think Worlds Collide was a better show than Money in the Bank.
See, I think what I do as a wrestling fan is I really don't compare, so I can try to enjoy something independently of something else. So, like, for Money in the Bank, for the past 5 years, this was one of the better Money in the Banks. The fake ones where they threw people off buildings sucked. I didn't enjoy last. Like, so for it being a Money in the Bank, I enjoyed this Money in the Bank. I feel like the woman did a good job again, including Lyra and Becky. And I never thought I would say I actually thought a Lyra Becky match was good in my life. But I'm going to be honest and say that match was not horrible. It was a good match.
Nigga, what?
Oh, hey, wait a minute now. There's a lot of surprises. I'm going to, like, the Money in the Bank matches. I feel like the right people won. You look at the men's. You had the story base with Solo and Jacob. You had Andrade being the
hold on, which Jacob messed up, by the way. He said, "I hate you." He did not say Solo at the end, and everybody was like, "He said I hate you, Solo." No, he did it.
The crowd said Solo.
Was I hate you?
Yeah,
the crowd said Solo.
The crowd said Solo.
But he did not say Solo.
First off, I want to talk about this on what started the show, the women. And
well, take that off because the women Money in the Bank started the show.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes, the right decision.
Naomi's gonna be leaving wrestling next year, everybody, because she wants to go have a baby.
Yep.
I mean,
I'm cool. I'm cool if she want to have a family, all that stuff. You and Big Jim get on. I mean, shit. If you watch Total Divas, you know they get on.
I'm gonna rain all over this parade. Naomi has health difficulties.
Like he's gonna rain all over Naomi. All right.
Naomi has health difficulties, so she has to go. Now is the time, to go have baby.
What's up, buddy?
You know what I'm saying? Good evening. So Naomi's gonna go have a baby. So let's celebrate this moment with her now before we glaze too much and talk about how longevity and who she is. She'll be gone next year, and John won't even remember her in 2 years because he forgets.
Well, shout out to her. They was at the BET Awards,
and she's taking that briefcase. Like, listen, I respect. Hey,
I love it. I love Naomi right now. I like what she's doing.
I love it even better. But I just have one question: how did she make it through TSA with that briefcase?
Carrier.
Did you not see what's in the briefcase?
Yeah, I saw it. That's classic. Next.
Oh, what about the stun gun?
I know. That's why I said next. I'm going to tell you how you beat that. Next. Okay, so how you beat that? Take the batteries out.
Go back to the one right before this one. I love how she has a Jey USO. No, she has a Jimmy USO figure in her briefcase. Look at that.
Well, Big Jim, you know what I'm saying? She got Big Jim. You know what I'm saying? Big Jim. She keep Big Jim with her. You know what I'm saying? Like,
stop it.
What?
Stop it. Damn it, man.
What did that? She's the one that said she always keeps Big.
See what I'm saying? And you see what I'm saying? So
Trinity is already pregnant 1 month. I can confirm Trinity is leaving late this year, December. Trinity is not coming back. They want to have 2 kids. I mean, if that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do. That's fine.
No, time out. I'm sick of this tonight. I keep saying something, then somebody says it after, and we react to what I just said. Like I didn't just say it.
Welcome back, Galstar.
Wait,
Welcome back.
Arthur. You said she going some kids. This man and woman, I don't know. You're saying she's pregnant now.
Universal. How can you confirm? We want.
What in the AI hell is going on in here?
Please confirm this.
She could. She could be.
I know, but we don't know that.
Yo, Ginger, they got me tight. They got me tight over here.
I mean, well, maybe you need to go carry your big Jim with you. Know what I'm saying? Like, no, he keeps.
Whoa, pause. You wouldn't say that. Everybody go to God's only
the
man.
big Jim action figure. I can't talk about the big Jim action figure the same right there. Penis. It's an action figure. It's a big Jim action figure that's sitting in her pocket.
Your face is just this fucking snitching on you right now. Stop, man. Just stop.
Actually, let's move past this because I was about to say something. We will get canceled. Let's go.
Yo, with the caution tape, by the way. Just want to say that. Is that a
proceed with caution?
Is that
dude, she had a no. It was an ice pick, bro.
She has
an ice pick in there.
She got West Indian in her, so I just want y'all to know.
She's ready to cut somebody.
That was racist.
That's is. I'm not. No, it's not racist. It's the truth. She's West Indian. You
can't take a stereotype. That's like if she had a knife in there, and I would be like she's Salvadorian. Like that's crazy, right?
Nah, that knife is too small for it. No, never mind.
Wow.
There's no conversation with Lev.
I'm fired, ain't I?
No, you're not fired. Keep going.
I mean, hey,
come back.
I am the honest real heel tonight, so just letting you know. By the way, the goat one.
Oh, Cash App.
I actually enjoyed this. I really did. I thought it was great.
He has the Cash App Money in the Bank Championship. You know what I'm saying? Because by the way, we have Money in the Bank Championship winners. That's what they're now being quoted as. Money in the Bank Championship winners.
I mean, it was,
thank you, Ginger.
It was the right
by myself.
Stop it. Anyway, it was the right decision, man. Like honestly, if it wasn't gonna be him, like I said, dude is the Buffalo Bills of Money in the Bank now. LA Knight. You know, you always favorite and you're always losing. So there you go. Solo, like I already said, Solo and Jacob thing cross path. Penta and Albert Andrade was there for spots.
Yep. Do you know what would put Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns unquestionably in the top 10 all time? Is if
championship match at Mania.
If they truly cap off their feud with big moments. This last run they're about to have together needs to be so memorable. Like they have to pull out all the stops. Like I need wives to get slapped.
And I think that's why they're putting CM Punk with Cena.
Yeah.
So that way Roman and Seth can be together.
So are we going to end this where it's supposed to have ended a couple years ago?
I think Seth Rollins is going to retire Roman
Reigns.
That's
why I said wait, because I think it's actually a better time now. With all of the accolades that they both have accomplished.
Exactly.
It makes the most sense for it right now to happen.
And that's my point. If they pull off a good feud in this last leg, they are both, and quote me, they are both top 10 greatest all time.
That's the GOAT! The GOAT! Well, I'm asking if they're going to do it at Mania. Or they
yes.
Has to be at Mania. Has to be at Mania. Mania main event. And he's going to retire Roman Reigns. Let's be
that's
clear.
what I just said. He needs to retire Roman.
In air quotes, retire. Because Roman Reigns is going to take 2-3 years to do movies, and he'll be back. So
I was going to say this right now. If you remember, what was that WrestleMania that Roman faced Triple H? That was 32.
Yes.
It sucked whichever one it was.
Okay, 10 years.
Sorry,
10 years. Because that's the match supposed to be Roman and Seth.
32.
10 years later, which would be this year, be 42. Perfect. Perfect.
Let me tell you, if they build this right and make it personal, I want Seth and Roman's house, taping this.
I want Roman.
You want a Randy Orton Triple H spot?
Yes.
The Randy Orton Triple H spot, break into the house, throw him out the window. Oh yeah.
I want that. I want it to happen during Christmas too. I want Seth Rollins to go to Roman's house during Christmas.
See, I'm more violent than y'all right now because I'm like, I want Austin 316 meets Pillman 9.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
Wait a minute.
Final countdown. Yeah,
like you.
I mean, listen, we talk about history here. We talk about Shield. We talk about the Messiah, the man that stood stabbed on the back. This man did not get over that for years, and then they brought it back this past WrestleMania.
It's coming to the forefront, and I think they were trying to wait for Moxley, but Moxley's not leaving AEW. I'm sorry, he'll never come back in time. So there will never be a Shield.
It doesn't make sense for Moxley to leave AEW.
No, it doesn't.
Even though this last title reign has been trash, but let's continue.
Yeah.
So we already talked about the Bird Lady. We already talked about the other matches. The last match, which was
we didn't talk about that match. Here's why the Bird Lady match was good. And I know I talked about the Bird Lady. I wrote a eulogy for the Bird Lady. We started the programs of wrestlers' fake deaths on this show because of the Bird Lady.
Oh, okay.
Oh, now you're saying that they watch us.
Now they watch us.
No, I never said they didn't watch us.
Yeah.
I said Tony doesn't listen to Ja. I said Tony doesn't listen to Ja.
Just Tony. Just Tony.
Just Tony doesn't listen to Ja, right? Okay,
no,
got you.
Tony does not listen to Ja. As far as Lyra,
maybe he should get an Ong-Bak and get popped in his face, so that way he should listen.
I don't like Lyra or Becky, but I must admit that if we're talking about a wrestling match, it wasn't bad. It wasn't horrible. The ending, even the ending. Now I will say that Becky seems to be a little Mercedes Moné-ish, a little Charlotte-ish with this whole I gotta have a belt situation that's going on in wrestling.
Are you comparing Becky
the only horsewoman that isn't obsessed with gold is BBL Bailey.
Kendall, why is that? Kendall, why does he listen to me though?
He does listen to Dan. I agree.
So
I think he's trying to say he listens to the white stuff.
Oh, really? Is that what it is?
No,
wait. That's crazy. Wait, so you're gonna sit here and try to tell me that Bailey is the only one not trying to go for gold?
She's the only one not obsessed with gold. She's not burying people for gold.
Did she not just win like an entire year as a champion, and then also win an entire year trying to chase back that championship, and then she also now is facing for that Intercontinental Championship? Because
do you want me to tell you the amount of wrestlers she's put over compared to the other three? Because Bailey's putting over other people, they do not.
Bailey's putting over other people because they don't care about Bailey and they think that she's the next Natalia.
She is the next Natalia. It doesn't matter. Out of the four,
I mean, No. There's no wow. That is fact. Natalia's on her way out. As you see, she's wrestling everywhere else. They need someone to.
And why would? And hold on, why wouldn't you want to be the next Natalia? To be getting a check for 25 years just because everybody likes you? That's a dope position to have.
Okay, all right. I didn't want you to go too far with that.
Don't go
too far with that.
Natalia is liked by the core important people of that company.
Okay,
that's why she stays hired.
Okay, just all right.
I agree with Kendall.
Well,
I'm not saying I like them. I just want to be clear that if I'm watching wrestling, I'm not going to lie and say they had a bad match because they didn't have a bad match.
It was okay.
It wasn't bad because normally I'd be like it was trash.
So it was a decent 4, 5.
It was. I'll give it a 5. I give it a 5.
Moxley has 2.5 years left on his AEW. Yep.
Moxley has 2.5 years left on his wrestling life. He needs to go sit down and raise his daughter. And his wife's Botox is fading anyway.
Final countdown. Yeah, we got the crowd waiting every Thursday 7:30ish. And
what did he say?
Surprise, motherfucker.
What did he say?
What did I do?
What did he do? What did he say?
What did I do?
Wow.
What the hell is wrong with you, sir?
Nothing.
We all watch TV. We can see faces. Like
I know. How you got to tell the world her face is melting?
We can see everything. We watch her on TV.
Renee Parquette, we love you. Renee Parquette, we love you. John Moxley, we love you too.
Who the fuck is we? me. Don't speak for me, motherfucker.
Wait.
Take that fucking belt out the damn briefcase.
Chill, they listening, All Star? Wow.
It don't matter.
Yeah. Also, listen. Also, don't call me. And you look outside your house and you see a bunch of men in white shirts.
If I'm being honest, okay, you want me to be real? Yeah,
do it, Universal.
You
do what you want to, brother. We're here.
Hasn't been the same since he's been sober. That's what happened. So he should have went.
God Almighty!
Don't press that button. Don't you press that button. Let him cook.
All right. I'll mute myself.
This man gets sober. He's hopping out of pickup trucks where he would normally have a beer can in his hand, and he's got water bottles in his hand, and he's drinking the water and throwing it away. You don't look tough taking a sip of Deer Park water and throwing it to the side. Like, you're obviously not even in the same place. We used to complain about him bleeding all the time. It's because his alcohol content was so high, the blood was so thin, so he'd bleed all the time. Now he doesn't even bleed anymore. We got nothing to talk about because his blood is thick again because he's not drinking all the time. He's lost the step. He's lost his blood. He's lost his edge. He's lost some charisma. He's lost all of it. He's even lost good ideas because he's hid the championship for months on end to the point where I don't remember what it looks like. I honestly remember MJS version more than I remember whatever this version of the belt is in my head. I literally see Burberry print when I think of this daggone belt because he's sucked since he's gotten sober. God bless you, John Moxley, for sobering up. You got a wife whose face is melting. Y'all have a beautiful child. All you have to do now is go home. When your contract runs out, don't Chris Jericho yourself. Don't Undertaker yourself. Don't anybody else yourself. Don't hold on to it for too long. Go home and drink your water.
Yeah.
Message.
Yeah. 46 minutes and 40 seconds. I'm making sure I know exactly where the clip is.
Wow.
I gotta do it.
Wow.
Yes.
Include everything leading up to that.
Yes.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry.
You need to include a countdown on top of that.
Do we got a button for standing ovations and shit? Someone said it.
Hang on. Hey, wait. A standing ovation?
Oh my God.
Something. Claps, horns, something. Damn it. Someone said it. I mean, what he said, while he was saying it, you got to think about why he's saying this shit, though. Think about it. Think about while he's talking it, you got to think like, holy crap. Remember this. We was 1, 2, 3 was in the arena. Was that a good match we saw against him and Naito?
No comment.
No comment.
I thought it was great when I was there.
You're a fucking lie.
And then I watched it back. I thought it was great when I was there.
I said that shit while I was there. Like, this is not Naito's match. What the hell is this?
Well, let's finish. Yeah, because damn,
yeah.
I'm sorry. Like,
our wow. Cook. That man's steaming over here.
Like, what is wrong with you? Oh, so you
I feel like that's either going to be the main event or it's going to be actually no, it'll probably be Rhea and somebody else. I don't know. We'll see.
Hopefully Evolve.
Evolution. The Scream
Evolution
Queen is coming back, right?
Yes, we know.
And she's looking fit and good as ever.
Who's coming back?
The Scream Queen. It's her house anyway. Man, really? Bro.
Wait. She coming back and Xavier Woods rocking a new hairdo?
Yep.
We're going to have this situation?
Yep. They got a camera crew this time. It's going to be highly produced.
And she's single, so Xavier Woods is chilling. He's ready to up, down, down.
I got cred, bitches. I got cred.
Fire countdown. Yeah, we got the crowd waiting. Every Thursday, 7:30.
Oh, we're going to put a record tonight.
Yeah. Yes, we still got to get a counter off of that.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
All right. Let's behave.
Now, the match itself.
Slow and boring.
Yeah.
But hold on. Before Ja blames Cody, let's be very clear. Every John Cena match at every date he's listed has been the same match over and over and
surprisingly, All-Star, I fucking agree. I fucking agree. For everybody that's saying like, "Oh my god, this match was slow," yeah, I'm like, he's doing the same shit over and over again.
Hey, what's up, Willis?
Hey,
It's
Will.
it's
Listen,
it's
I'm
like,
going to be straightforward. Before I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna be straightforward though. As much as people keep saying that this heel thing is wrong and all this, I'm like, that's the point. That's the point. That is the point of what he said he was going to do. He's ruining wrestling. You don't like it,
and he's doing a good job. Like technically, this is like he's playing this to a T.
Yeah.
Like nobody likes. He's not having one classic match. He's not even having an entertaining match.
that's what he said. That's what he
he's
said.
not doing anything to please us, and that's the gotcha. I think
Dan, you already know what to put.
He said that shit. He said, "I'm not here. I'm not here for your ratings. I'm not here for you to give you classic. You don't deserve nothing. You're not getting nothing. You're not getting no. You're not getting the color shirt he's wearing. You're not getting nothing. Nothing. You're not even getting the 5 moves of doom. Nothing.
He stopped even doing all 5 moves.
Kendall, I'm sorry to say, you're gonna get this. How many more dates? 17?
18.
You're gonna see this 17, 18 more times.
But now the caveat of all of this was,
yes, they will. Bree's already said she's going there, so it'll be
R-Truth
and Liv,
and all of them should go home.
Well, so at the time, R-Truth came out and blasted Cena in like a covered up get up. As soon as I seen the ankle, I was like, "That's truth."
Wait. Before everybody, let me tell you something. Let me tell you. You said that was true. I think me and Dan said that was Ron Killings. Why we said Ron Killings? This man came out in black Air Force Ones.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
You know, everybody knows the black Air Force Ones.
As soon as he came back, he was Ron Killings. Right. Which, by the way, is a super smart business move. Congratulations to Ron for working that into his contract.
Yeah.
Because now everybody gets to know him by his actual name that he gets to be for the rest of his life. And I love that.
Let me not do this. I'm not gonna do it. Okay, I gotta be nice to the WWE fan base. I'll be nice. Okay. But god damn it, how the hell do y'all not know that shit?
They don't call him it. It's not that. It's when you see somebody you go, that's R-Truth. When he leaves WWE for real, then he can't use the name R-Truth. So he needs people to know him by his name. You've been watching him, yes, when he was in other promotions and different things. But the casual fans don't. Like WWE and AEW are currently the most visible wrestling people have. So they know him as R-Truth, bro.
And
not K-Quick.
They don't know that.
No, a lot of them don't know K-Quick.
You got to think, man. Sony's, especially these keyboard warriors out here, they only like freaking 20-something years old. So they don't remember or didn't see him as Ron the Truth Killings. They can hear us talk about it. They can hear us show pictures. We can show them links to where they can see where he was NWA champion, all that stuff. But they don't know. So unless they watch the complete history of TNA on YouTube or something like that, they don't know this. So I get where Earth's going with this, but my thing is, I said it last week, I'm gonna say it again. Y'all, we want truth. We want truth. Don't forget, he's here now. He's Ron the Truth Killings, but don't change this mute. Keep the momentum going.
By the way, I do want to say, I do want to say this though. It's kind of weird though that a lot of people took this for what it. Okay, I've had this conversation with.
We spent an hour on this topic last week.
Yeah, I had a conversation with Enforcer. Like after the debut, I've had a conversation. Shout out to my boy Miller. Me and him talked about this for a very long time. And this comes down to because we're done talking about the pay-per-views. This is basically the aftermath, the segments afterwards. And that was the press conference. And Triple H, in lack of better terms, really tried to play this off as if this was a work.
Why the fuck you lying?
You know what, Drew? I had a week to think about this. Why not?
Thank you. Why do we get mad about nothing? Why do you wrestling fans, Ja? You speak up for you wrestling fans. Why do y'all get mad about nothing? Why does there have to be something to complain about? I feel like we take real life. Right? I feel like we take real life where real life things happen, where something always happens to make us upset, and then we try to pull it out of our wrestling. Like, what can I talk about this week that fakely infuriates me? Because why is he not allowed to play it off like it's kayfabe? Why is he not allowed to do that?
I'm liking his universal.
For real.
Yes, it's wrestling. It's wrestling. Wrestling is a work. It is wrestling.
I'm liking Universal, but no. Let's answer that because we got so much insight of this business, we forget that we're supposed to not know the real shit. We're supposed to not know behind the scenes. We're supposed to just enjoy the show that's in front of us, but we can't because we know everything that's happening behind us.
You know why I don't go on live and watch wrestling? It's not that I don't love y'all. I obviously love y'all. Like, for those who want to know, on the show, I'm very loud and annoying. Off the show, I'm very loud, but I'm not annoying. So, so I obviously love y'all, but I don't watch it because when I watch wrestling, I literally have to allow myself to be a child again. Because I'm actually, of course, I'm an adult. I'm too intelligent for what's happening, but I'm not going to be able to enjoy it if I'm watching it from that point of view.
You pretty much you're just saying you watch it just as a friend, not as a podcaster, not as
exactly.
I'll be a fan, which is definitely okay. That's why I say I watch wrestling different. I watch WWE different. I watch AEW different. I watch New Japan different.
Yep.
I get what you got. I go. Go ahead. I got you. I like Universal though. Universal, you need to be honest. I give you that.
Yeah, he's honest.
You're honest.
Are y'all done? Thank you.
We're done. Man?
Thank
what?
You. Thank you. From SRS himself.
We're still talking about
one person in WWE behind the scenes claiming that R-Truth's contract expiration was a work. Not one. Not even an it could have been. The thing is, I believe it was Enforcer who actually brought it to my knowledge that it was R-Truth's son who actually came out and said straight up to Triple H, stop the cap.
Yes. On Instagram.
So
and Twitter.
And
or
Twitter.
X.
And R-Truth even said straight up that it wasn't a work.
But also you also got to think of something. That's part of his character right this second is anti WWE. You're gonna put some respect on my name.
But honestly, that they're gonna have that's the part that will be a work because you got to. But
my question is, if it is a work or isn't a work, what does it matter?
The fact of the matter is that sometimes it's okay to call people out on their bullshit like this. So the fact is, you can sit there and try to pretend, Triple H, that it was a work, but the truth of the matter is you guys had another PR fucking nightmare once again within a couple of months from another PR fucking nightmare and more PR fucking nightmares and more PR fucking nightmares. If people can sit there and brag and boast when he does these good things, then we should be able to talk about when he does not.
You don't
the
like
fact
wrestling.
of the matter is,
wrestling lies to
people,
you every week. And
let me cook. Let me cook.
Lies you don't like.
Let me cook. The fact of the matter is, you sat there and you're trying to make it seem as if it's a work, right? So if that's the case, what about Carlito and I don't give a fuck about the antler bitch. No disrespect. But what about those two?
Valhalla?
That was a work too?
Sarah Logan?
I don't care whatever her name is. That's a work too? It's not a work. It's the fact that you guys face so much backlash. You had people within your own company, your employees that you don't want to say employees. You had them literally
contractors
wanting to basically leave, basically protesting, raising their frustrations, talking about it. Everyone was blindsided, yada, yada, yada. Right? Then the fans started basically hijacking your show again. So you do this WWE psychology thing where you guys try to make it seem as if you control the narrative, then everything is fine. making it seem like this was, you know, a whole elaborate plan. It wasn't. It really wasn't. And let's get into other stuff. So, as you guys already said, he did request that his name be on Ron Killings for the contract when he does come back, which is good. However, a lot of people sat there and said that shirt, the Ron Killings shirt that he came back with, that's not new.
No, he had it in February. He had it in February on SmackDown.
So I don't know.
But it's oh God. Okay. I'm sorry. It's good business.
Hang on.
If we gonna stick with business, it's good business. It was the last fucking shirt he had. He had no new R2 shirts. He's the hot topic right now. You want to make money? Use the hot topic right now. Just like you did for the freaking NBA playoffs. The hot topic was the Knicks and Pacers. Guess what? We see fucking Bronson and Tyrese shirts in WWE. Whatever makes them money, they're gonna fucking sell it and add more to it because that shirt was only $35. Now it's $50.
And as Universal had already said, it's definitely a short-term contract. So I think this is literally just for his last run.
Yeah.
Now, this part I'm going to move down for Raw because I know Dan wanted to talk about that. So we'll move that down for the Raw conversation.
Shovel wrestlers. About to go fuck himself.
Wait, what?
He said, I think he says many wrestlers were upset with Jean Paul for his comments and the after show press conference. Several wrestlers told Jean Paul to go.
I need to know where Universal works because at this point, like
it's AI, bro. I don't care what nobody says. That's AI.
No, where's he coming? He's coming from the Statement Channel.
Dan, what kind of
government school? Dan. So,
all right,
I didn't do it.
It's from your channel. What are you talking about? You do it. So now, two things though. Joey Janela has said R2 should be the one to take the belt off of Cena, even if he's just a transitional champion. There's never been a better chance to rival the 1998 Mankind Championship win than this, which, in my opinion, is an all-time top 3 pro wrestling moment. I don't care if you need 32 run-ins and Vince Russo to come back from the crib.
He just disrespected Daniel Bryan's WrestleMania win, Kofi Mania. Let me tell you something, Joey Janela.
He said top 3 pro wresling moment.
No. He said he said moment like in transitional moment, not like storyline base where we like you just said Daniel Bryan, Kofi Mania.
He's lying, and his profile picture is Hulk Hogan. Why are we talking about?
That's what's scary.
That's what's scary. I think blackballed from everywhere with the 8-ball. So I don't know what we're talking about.
That's what's scary because I saw that picture first. I had to look at the name. Don't do that to me again.
Yeah.
Terry Schneider,
the only place Joey Janela can wrestle is Effie.
I'm saying a word.
You on fire tonight.
I'm saying a word.
We on fire tonight.
He's not lying though. I mean, you know.
But the Effie part or the
all of it.
I mean, Joey Janela has a lot of pride in himself, you know. So
your innuendo lines is
that
like
was well said. No, that one was A1.
It's tonight, boy.
That was A1.
That's some good weed you smoke.
Wait a minute. Whoa.
Ron was making for. Okay, yeah, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. Listen,
we need to have this man on the show to have a conversation.
So the one last bit I want to talk about, and this kind of was alluding to like the whole thing with the fans, you know, and fans wanting to backlash and basically making it seem like, you know, the whole people have power thing or whatever, which we kind of did in a way. There was a comment from someone.
Bubba?
No, it was a comment. No. We'll talk about that from Raw. But there was a comment as regards to because did Bubba say that about what he did on Raw, or did he say that about the situation?
Bubba said many things.
Okay, so we'll get into that in
Raw.
So Odyssey Jones literally has said, so it's not the situation, it's just the person involved. No.
But that is not to do with truth, though.
That's what I want to just make sure, because a lot of people were saying that he's salty or that comes
talking about Nikki Bella.
Thank you. It's Nikki Bella, because she is a domestic abuser.
Who thought that he was talking about truth? First of all, Odyssey Jones, I love you. Odyssey Jones, I love you. We had a nice conversation. But
I'm so mad because I said we would never bring his name back up on this show.
You're the one saying that you were going to sign a petition for him, so I don't want to hear that.
You did?
Exactly.
You did?
Oh, because he didn't abuse. Because I don't believe he abused this girl. That has nothing to do with me wanting to say his name.
I'll tell her what shot when Ron said no. Tell her.
I did not know that was a band name here, but I'm just saying, bro. Our truth up here. You are still down here in your wrestling career. Okay, and you're still you got ways to go because you got, for some reason, your name is still tarnished.
Here's the thing: if
Nikki Bella's not,
if he keeps side chatting, he's gonna start to look like Velveteen, and then that's the lowest of the low.
That should be your name banned.
Stop side chatting.
That name should be banned. Patrick.
I also want to say this. Just because we know the names of the high-profile board members of these companies, can we please stop blaming everything on Triple H, The Rock, and Nick Khan? There are so many people that work in these companies that we do not know that actually make decisions.
This goes back to what I said earlier. If y'all want to sit here and praise that man for every single thing that they do,
or villainize him for it. This is my point. We're always like, we do the same thing with Tony Khan. We be like, Tony Khan,
that too.
but technically, Tony probably didn't make half the decisions we attack him for. Like, and that's just
bullshit. No, that's bullshit. That is his.
No.
That's all Tony,
cap.
Bro.
That's not cap.
It's not, bro. Wrestlers make decisions in AEW.
He gives them so much freedom that some of the shit don't make sense. Crazy.
Yeah, you can literally blame the wrestler a lot of times in AEW. While in WWE, you can literally blame any shareholder or a writer more than you should Triple H, Nick Khan, or The Rock. Let me tell you something else about The Rock. The Rock don't care. Y'all really y'all really think The Rock cares about wrestling? And that's the part that blows my mind. This man has multiple children, ex-wives, on Secret Wives, on Real Wives.
Boyfriends,
blockbuster movies, tanked movies. He's basically is the reason why John Cena is even able to act. Probably over there got Roman on his nipple, suckling him to be a movie star. So he think he's thinking about, oh, I gotta bring R-Truth back.
Oh man, is diabolical.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT.
Do it.
So, getting into some other wrestling news.
He said it. What are we doing?
The new NIL people for WWE.
I know.
Yes, you do. You know 2 of them.
I don't know, Jacob.
You know Jacob.
No, you know the Steiner, Brock's little brother.
Where? Which one? Oh,
he's the football player over there on the right.
Brock's little brother is hilarious.
That's his cousin, right?
I mean, Braun.
Braun's cousin.
Braun's little cousin, and Mark Henry's son is at the top.
I mean, good for them, but that's all I know. That's their names. I never saw Homeboy play football ever.
We got a freaking lacrosse player on there, just so you know. So,
and
they've been doing this though. This is no big deal. They take all athletes.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the new class 5, I guess.
Wait till y'all see the new Bella twins. I hope they put them in some type of spot of evolution. What? The Cavalier sisters. Don't think I don't know. They play basketball for Miami Hurricanes.
They down in.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't do what?
Don't do that.
They're going to be the new Bella twins.
They're not ready for that yet.
They look good.
Going to be. I didn't say they are. I said going to be.
They look good.
Well, you want to know who was going to be known?
They look better
forever?
than the Bellas. Yes, they
do. Well, you want to know who's going to be known forever for being one of the greatest of all times? That's Mercedes Moné, who actually secured her 5th belt. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Mercedes, 5 belts. You know what I'm saying? 5.
So let me.
Why you leave the show, sir?
Let me say this. Let me say this before he leaves. This is exactly what Tony Storm was talking about in that promo.
You know what? You should change your profile picture to Hulk Hogan. Sorry, Enforcer. John, change your profile picture to Hulk Hogan since you like She-Hulk so much. Change your profile picture.
Wow.
Don't degrade the champion at any time.
You want to disrespect me like that? Junkyard all-star dog? That's what you really want to disrespect me like that?
You
That's
know
what
what,
you
sir?
want to do?
Hold on. We're gonna do this right because you ain't gonna put me in damn between this shit. No, the hell you're not. That's what you're not gonna do.
And you know what, Willis? You're right. She probably is gonna get 6 belts. She's gonna win that CMLL title too. And then she's how's she gonna carry it all? Maybe she can find somebody else to carry her belts, like she already did to her last valet. I don't know, because She-Hulk is doing such a good job at getting people over. I mean, look at what she did for Billie Kay. Nothing. I mean, look at what she did for the last girl that came from. I don't remember her name. How about when she brought over? Nobody knows anybody she's ever wrestled outside of the company because she didn't put anybody over. She did nothing for nobody. Most of those people are on Ring of Honor right now, wrestling dark matches on the dark show.
Who is this black cat person?
That is somebody trolling us. That is so, dude. They were on the live reaction show the other night talking to Ginger. It was hilarious. Welcome to the show, but we want to know.
Black cat? This has to be coming from the statement page. What is going on?
No, that is not from my page.
That's from your page, bro.
No, it's not. It can't be.
It's got to be Enforcer's page then.
No, I'm gonna check. I cannot answer.
It's not on mine.
That's crazy.
Now Universal's on mine. So right now I got Universal, Wrestling Freak, and then Mark's a Million. That's the only ones I have on my channel.
All right, well, shout out to y'all. I don't know.
Yeah.
We have 4. I think we have 4 people or 3 people on whatever, but on one thing, and then like a couple of people on the other. I can't tell from a kick. So let's just continue. This is a nice little convo that I know Enforcer's gonna love.
I don't care because it was this.
So just for clarity, the new Hayabusa is saying he is not a new Hayabusa. He is saying he is the original Hayabusa that wrestled in FMW, and so, why did you? It stopped in 2001 and is now wrestling again. Hayabusa is a separate entity than the actual person behind the mask.
Cap. Why the fuck you put you back on this?
We already know he's lying. Why are you bringing up stuff like this, bro? See what I'm saying?
He's trying to trigger everybody. He want everybody triggered that.
Yeah, he be doing it on purpose because half of the news don't make sense. Like, what are we talking about?
We talked about this, and
yes, we did.
We had people that commented, on this, on our shout out to the person that commented on our YouTube short about this.
Dude, that he's into Japanese wrestling. He ain't like that. I said I didn't like it. And he said the family gave it approval. I said that's cool. I said myself, I don't like it. What the fuck is wrong with you? So
go ahead, All Star. Go ahead, All Star. I know what you're about to say.
I'm just saying, Kendall is just echoing my sentiments. Here's another thing. Here's another thing we don't care about.
Raphael. WWE is reportedly interested in signing Athena when her contract soon.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
I got a problem with that.
Now, this is actually from Wrestle Votes.
Yo, Universal, where did you go? Confirm this for us. Where did Universal go? Hey, Universal.
Now, that's why I wanted to make sure I clarified when we posted this. This is from Wrestle Votes, not Wessel Votes. Not Wessel.
Dave.
Okay, there's an R.
Fucking Melzer. Wessel. No, it's not. It's Wessel. Wessel. Yeah.
This right here is not facts. This right here is not facts. Although.
Oh, wait. What? Who's this?
Hey,
never mind.
Although.
Hey, Black Cat is on y'all shit.
Stop.
Although I must say, Athena has done a great job doing everything WWE asked her to do that she protested against. Oh, like wearing half tops.
We're not doing this. You're not gonna sit there and just talk my queen.
So when you gonna kick me off when I talk truth?
Yeah, you ain't gonna talk about my. You ain't gonna talk about my. You ain't gonna talk about my queen.
Greatest Ring of Honor champion. I said it.
What's up?
Greatest of all time.
Enforcer.
What? What'd you say? Did you say that she's the greatest Ring of Honor champion? Women's champion, right?
Yeah, of all time.
Women's champion.
Yeah.
I agree with that. But champion as a whole.
You think he's the greatest women's champion in all of wrestling of all time?
No. Ring of Honor. Ring of Honor.
Oh.
Ring of Honor.
Good shit.
Ring of Honor. Commentate. Tranquilo.
She's the greatest. All time.
Tranquilo.
Let's be honest. Who watches Ring of Honor though?
Nobody.
You don't.
Everybody.
Nobody.
I watch it.
Nobody. So
wow.
So nobody can tell you, just like they can't tell you half of the women Mercedes has wrestled, and since she's been a champion, they couldn't tell you anyone this one's wrestled except for that time she wrestled that dude. Her and that dude had the feud.
Final countdown. Yeah, we got the crowd waiting every Thursday.
Wait a minute. What dude?
You know the dude. The
We're not doing this. We're not doing this. You're gonna stop.
She's a man.
Not during this month. Not during this month. You're not gonna do that. You're not. I do not need nobody attacking us. Okay.
Holy mother of Jesus! She's a man.
Anyway, so I couldn't get him off the time. I couldn't get him off the stage in time. All right. So this is something that I think that we.
Fuck you been? That's a legit question. You've been in the company for a year. Where the fuck you been?
He's not lying, guys.
So
catering is not that damn good. All right.
DW Insider is reporting that Hikuleo is set to debut on this week's SmackDown's taping.
Yeah, he's joining Solo.
Who by the way, since we gave Dom his flowers, let's take a moment and give Solo his flowers for turning into one of the most entertaining wrestlers on the planet.
That's on y'all, by the way.
That's on what? YouTube. That's not on mine.
That's on YouTube.
It's not on mine.
Oh, it's on Wolfpack. Yeah, it's on Wolfpack. Solo, yes, that motherfucker has been. I've been laughing my ass off with him.
I'm just afraid. I'm afraid they're going to turn him into Jimmy.
Huh?
They're going to turn him into Jimmy.
How Jimmy was for WrestleMania?
Who, Little Jimmy?
Not Little Jimmy. You know what Jimmy.
They're going to turn who into
Big
Jimmy?
Jim.
Solo.
It's possible. Solo's a leader of a faction. Jimmy ain't never led nothing.
What is the name of this faction?
You're
my bro. Good, Dietrich.
What's the name? What's the name
He does not have a name for his faction. Solo does not have a name for his faction.
I'm calling the Islanders. No, I'm calling the Islanders.
But here's the dope part. So you're gonna have him and JC behind Solo, which means that Fatu is gonna get the Tongans.
No.
Why not?
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
His father, their father.
Before he got hurt, Tama Tonga was on Solo's side.
You said that time, Dan, and we explained to you.
No, he's turning back.
Tama Tonga was feeling the same feelings as Jacob Fatu. He just got hurt before he could do anything. He's not going to be on Solo's side, bro.
Yes.
And like I just said, their fathers was a tag team on the Islanders in WWE.
His adopted father.
Adopted father.
Who?
His adopted father. They're adopted into the family. It doesn't matter.
The man who raised him. I don't even have a father. I wish I had an adopted father. You sound
sorry. I'm sorry. If that man raised him from when he was a kid,
that's his daddy.
That's his dad.
That's messed up to do that to that man adopted father. That don't change nothing. He changed that boy pamper. He paid for his food. That's his daddy.
He ain't changed his pamper.
Oh yeah, he's got that soul glow.
Probably did.
Oh, breaking news. Jakara Jackson. Mara Sade, formerly known as Jakara Jackson, has officially launched her OF page.
Good for
real
her.
news, real wrestling news, please. Continue. See what I'm saying?
It is wrestling news. She's making her money. You know,
it's not even close. Is she wrestling on OnlyFans? No, she's not.
God, what was that?
Maybe.
I mean,
we haven't know the content yet. I mean, she just launched. You never know.
Well, if you go,
her and John might have a collab. We don't know.
Is she wrestling? Does maybe she has a big gym? You know what I'm saying in her briefcase? No.
Go to her Facebook page. You get
Holy mother of Jesus! She's a
Anyway, so the Undertaker has said on his podcast that he had emergency heart surgery following WrestleMania 41.
Yeah. Which is weird because he was on LFG the next day. Well, they pre-taped that anyway, so they could have taped that months ago. Who knows?
Undertaker's probably had more surgeries than we could count.
Yeah.
Also, they did a lot of drugs and alcohol in his heyday in wrestling, and they all walked away with tons of issues. So,
I mean, you're not wrong.
Dark Side of the Ring, season 8.
If you know, you know.
I'm not reading that comment. I don't understand.
Block that person from your damn YouTube. They be saying some fucked up shit.
What kind of weird? You know what?
Why you put it up there?
Why did you put that up there?
I didn't put it up there.
I remember when the hierophant once telling me that the grass is green.
So I remember Hieros once telling me that the grass is greener on the other side.
Is it greener on the other side? Well, let me tell you, every seed I planted over the years
is growing and flourishing like never before.
What are you doing?
Becoming the highest paid women's wrestler is a beautiful flower that has blossomed.
And I couldn't be prouder. Keep chasing your dreams because no one would.
She's not Muhammad Ali, bro.
Why are you doing that? That sounds so offensive. I'm blaming.
Have you heard of Mercedes Monet promo? Evidently, you don't listen to her. You just look.
I don't know, but I watched her make out with somebody last night, and I was like, "Hey,
yes, I did."
Hey,
oh man, listen. Listen. Shout out to Mercedes, man. She's cooking.
Why is she pocket watching? How does she even know how much anybody else makes? Who's she pocket watching?
Because she's the highest paid female wrestler.
Don't tell me
in
you
AEW.
respect pocket watching, Ja, because you're from where I'm from. So go ahead and tell me it's okay to pocket watch. Go ahead and say that on live that it's okay to pocket watch. I want you to tell the hood that. I want you to say that.
First off.
Fuck your clicking the click. Yeah, whatever.
First off,
Enforcer, we waiting, right?
There is no pocket watch. I don't. Which part is the pocket watching here?
She said that she's become the highest paid women's wrestler. How does she know that?
Because that's what was reported.
By who?
Weirdos like Dave Meltzer.
Pretty much every single reporter out there. They're the ones that put out there that her contract was actually the highest paid for the women, and technically that was known to be true. The women in WWE actually do not make as much as Mercedes Moné. The highest paid for the females at the time, I believe, was Bianca, and she was like what, under $1 million?
Show me.
She was like 870 something thousand a year or something. I don't know.
I'm gonna say this about her little comment about Clinton and all of the shit. If CM Punk didn't teach me anything, if the number is right, your ass will come.
We'll get there.
Okay, so you can say all this of AEW. Tony pay you a nice goal right now. Your contract is up in a couple years. If WWE could go higher than that, you go back over there. You also say you got shit to do. You also say you still got shit to do over there. So
I can't wait till the dark side of Mercedes comes out. I can't wait.
This nigga.
You're gonna turn out to be like a Mercedes Hogan.
No, but I was about to say something, Dan. I'm a pastor, bro. Chill.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta relax. Fightful reports that Wardlow, Rick Boog, and Camille have all been cast in Amazon's American Gladiator reboot, hosted by the Miz.
At least Wardlow gets to do something. Shout out to Wardlow.
Is this the first ever AEW WWE collaboration?
Who says Wardlow's still working for AEW?
He is. His contract. He still has.
I know Rick Boogs is not.
Yeah.
Rick Bruce is not it, but Camille,
Where's she at?
Maybe she was doing this.
Yeah, maybe.
She was going to want to take the TBS title from Mercedes.
Hey, don't do that. That was never going to happen. Mercedes was never going to do that.
I guess not. That's why she's doing this now.
Stop bringing up She-Hulk. She-Hulk was obviously the worst Marvel TV show and also the best name for Mercedes. She's She-Hulk till she, unless she loses the Tony Storm.
Which is documented. He already said it.
Kiss my ass. Shut up. I'm tired of you. Shut the hell up.
Wolves in the chat for the pack.
Shut up. No. I'll delete every single wolf. Don't. Shut up.
Wolves in the chat for the pack.
PW Insider reports we can expect a big push given to Jade Cargill heading into WWE Evolution event in Atlanta. It's the local for where she's from and yada yada, know that good stuff. So what are we gonna do with Jade?
Queen of the Ring. She's going in, right? She wrestles what? Friday?
She's either gonna win Queen of the Ring or Naomi takes somebody's belt and they wrestle for main event style at Evolution.
Yeah, I agree. Yep, she is. All right, so with that being said, getting into these weekly shows.
Let's be very clear for all you. Once again, Raw was a fire show.
I enjoyed it. It was great.
It was a fire Raw.
The women killed it. I loved it.
The woman did not kill it. Nikki Bella don't know nobody's name.
No,
I don't care about Nikki Bella. I'm not talking about that.
The women's match.
Oh, the women's match was good.
Thank you.
Ja, what's wrong with your head? You got a headache. What's going on here?
Oh, he's about to talk about his favorite person.
CM Punk going to Saudi Arabia. He's going to get that blood money, baby.
Remember,
did you save that stuff I sent you? Because that would be perfect.
Remember, people. CM Punk is a prime example of making sure that your words is soft and sweet because you might have to eat them later.
That's what we be trying to tell Job, but he just be jumping out the window. Like, you gotta watch what you say, man. CM Punk, look what you done did. Now you gotta go to get the blood money. You said them wrestlers was now you're them.
People like, bro, you say these things and just like now it's like, oh, and also you might like this line I'm about to say. You just gave a moral victory or a complete victory to Jack Perry and Heyman.
That's right.
Yeah.
You did.
He posted, John Cena has said these words: truth is a lie because you opened your mouth and wasted your energy saving a sideshow comedian whose greatest achievement is pretending to be me. You are all spineless keyboard warriors and don't have any real power to change anything. Our truth is a gimmick that you would split out, and a year from now, you will not care about anything.
He's not wrong. But
he's not wrong.
But you know that John loves Ron.
Oh, we know that.
No.
Tell me when Mr. John is telling lies.
No. John's wrestling has been a 0. His promo work is a 10. Yes. And never should the two be confused. Yes. When we're saying that this last run sucks, we mean strictly wrestling. Wrestling has sucked. Has been bottom tier, horrible wrestling.
He's doing his job.
So yeah, Punk is going to Saudi Arabia like the freaking sucker that he is. But you know,
speaking of CM Punk, I know we're praying for Sis. She couldn't be on tonight, but Ginger's back, y'all. I just want to tell y'all ahead of time. She'll be back on Thursday nights next week, and I'm working on getting Dark Kent back. That's all I'm saying, man.
Oh wow!
Final countdown. Yeah, we got the crowd waiting every Thursday 7.
John just said,
"What is the record for that?" By the way, I didn't know what. Are we about to break a record?
I think it was 10.
Tonight,
I think it was 10. Was the original record.
So, wait. Come back as why are we bringing this back?
Ron could not come back as R-Truth after all this mess.
They joined us late. us late.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know
that. Thank you. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So I had a song queued up, but you weren't here tonight. But when the family's all here, we're having a cookout the next time everybody's here. I'm having a whole cookout. I'm sending glizzies.
I think that's trademarked, sir.
Ja likes glizzies. We're gonna send him all the glizzies so he can, have fun at the barbecue.
No raisins in the potato salad, please.
Nah, I got you.
Shut your pudgy arm having ass up. You are making you. I'm sick and tired of you.
You're right, bro.
Oh no,
no, you don't. No.
I like to say
he cut a fire promo, but what really made everybody get quiet was
it wasn't quiet. It was I heard somebody in the crowd say, "Oh fuck."
Let me say something. This is a sign for all you motherfuckers out there that got that big ass fucking forehead that turns to a 5 head. Let it go. Let it go. Our truth just gave us. Let it go.
When your dreads start in the middle of your head, cut your hair.
Cut your hair. Hey, it happens to the best of us. I had to cut it off. I was doing this. I saw the dread. It's done. It's done. Y'all want to hold on, and y'all sitting right here, like someone trying to pull your whole.
Lil Wayne message.
Your headline is running away from your face. Cut it off. This
Lil Wayne message.
Look like a character off the Tekken.
He needed to cut it before that horrible album, The Carter 6. He definitely should have cut his hair. Maybe he's sober too. Maybe he's doing the John Moxley. Maybe he don't double cup no more.
Wait, is it that bad?
It's horrible.
If you needed to compare the Carter 6 to a wrestling moment or match, I'm thinking Undertaker versus Goldberg. I'm thinking the Brothers of Destruction versus DX.
I was just about to say that. As sure as I'm born, I was just about to say that.
I'm thinking about Kenny Omega versus John Moxley with the exploding ring match.
Ah!
I'm thinking Bray Wyatt and Seth Rollins in Hell in a Cell.
I'm thinking. If I had to pick a moment, I'm thinking anytime Sin Cara tried to flip into the ring and they had to cut the camera to another.
If I could say a movie that it could remind me of, I would say Dragon Ball Evolution.
Okay, stop.
It's hard. Yeah, bro. Big Sean has the best verse on the whole album.
Oh, here we go.
I didn't listen. I ain't waiting for my money. Thank you.
It's free.
You still can't get time back. Time ain't free, Joe.
I mean, peanuts and Tony. Peanuts and the elephant. That's all I gotta say.
He said our favorite worst match.
Barter 6 was better than the Carter 6
match.
Oh,
the movie G Lee with J-Lo was actually a greatest movie of all time compared to that album.
Okay, we're gonna stop next. Wrestling.
Stop the cap.
It's no cap. That album is honestly horrendous.
The Eternals movie.
Wow.
Was better than the Carter.
Yeah, that's bad.
Damn. I can't even defend that shit if I wanted to.
No. The Batman Returns. Sorry, the Batman Forever.
Imagine
the bat nipples.
Imagine if
the bat nipples.
Imagine if with all the expectation we have from Mercedes versus Tony Storm, that they go in there and put on a 1-star match. That's how this album.
Wait a minute, I just thought about something. Speaking of nipples,
here we go.
You're the only one spoke of it.
It's a weird segment, but I'm not the only person that spoke about nipples over the weekend. Do we not forget how we had to compare Chad Gable not being Americano and apparently Wade Barrett coming out with the comments talking about their nipples aren't even the same?
Let Wade Barrett live, man. He just be trying to figure it out.
Yeah, but no, because why was that a thing? Why did we have a entire 5-minute nipple conversation during a wrestle match?
Because Wade Barrett missed Felicia Fox.
Yes. Next.
Also, Wade Barrett isn't a bad commentator. I must say, shout out to wrestling at the moment. I think wrestling overall is the commentary, the rosters, absolutely great. So
between him and Corey Graves, who you got?
Oh, Corey can go.
Oh,
Corey can go. Corey can go. Corey can go home to his wife who's never going to wrestle again and take care of his kids.
See, I was waiting for him to finish that. Can he either go? He's good, or he can go home.
He can literally go home. If I'm being honest, the only person I'd rather hear The only person I'd want going before Corey Graves is Booker T.
He might be going home soon later because Stephanie's not down in NXT no more. So,
Shucky Ducky Quack Quack. He gonna find somebody.
No, he can go to ring. He can go to reality wrestling.
Maybe Lola's gonna start doing the move. Who knows?
Oh, Tony, you bugging Pat McCaffrey.
But so this happened, and I know that Dan had more comments about this.
How are we still talking about R-Truth?
What's up? All right, I'm back.
Ron Killings fiercely responded to Bubba Ray Dudley's criticism about his new look, particularly his ironic line, "I'm the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth." Killings made it clear that he is not tolerating disrespect, saying, "Who the fuck is he talking to? Yeah, people, who's he telling me who I am? I know who I am. I'm protecting him." He emphasized the anatomy and sense of self-worth in the passionate reflection on identity, saying, "You see, everybody got somebody that's trying to tell them who the fuck they are. I know who I am. I'm not the nice one. I'm driving now. Don't let nobody tell you who you are." Now, I don't know what Bubba had said.
The only thing that Bubba said is basically goes, after he cut his hair, R-Truth died. He needs to get that name out of his mouth. I don't want to hear that name again. Don't be associated with that name again. You should now be known as Ron Killings only. You should never be associated with that tagline, truth. That's what he said.
So that's why he ended up saying, "You know better than anybody else. No, I know me better than anybody else. And they better put some respect on my name because I am the truth. So help me." He questioned the criticism, saying, like, "Wow, how you going to tell me why I cut my hair?"
Wait, because it kind of like what we kind of said. We kind of said that shit to be in the show. Hey, dude, you're Ron Killings now. Like, if you wasn't, everybody, if you was to retire right now, everybody can remember R-Truth. Every convention you go to,
everybody gonna say, "Yo, truth."
Your table gonna say R-Truth, not gonna say Ron Killings.
Mr. Killings.
I'm calling him Mr. Killings.
Muted, Arthur.
Can I be honest about one thing? Like we always talk about, you know, when certain African American wrestlers are too goofy, they're cooning, right? So we've talked about R-Truth cooning before. Yeah. Even though Ja is now on his pogo, we've talked about that. And and
let me stop you right there. See, the funniest thing ever is that you do this, but yet there is proof. I have been an actual Ron Killings fan for the longest, and I've actually was one of the only people when we was doing the African American segments during Black History Month who highlighted him for being the only NWA Black World Champion. I've actually highlighted most of his stuff from TNA. I've actually said I loved it when he was a serious person. Y'all don't know. A lot of y'all don't know about him being a serious person. You guys only know R-Truth.
You've never said anything bad about R-Truth. I'm joking. In the first part. Second part, I do know Ron Killings, you idiot. I didn't just start watching wrestling. So with that said, as Ron Killings, when he's cooning, when he's being funny, like we've accepted that it was a good gimmick. What I don't like is the angry black man thing though. So it's like even with his response to Bubba Ray, like because that's a gimmick too. The angry black man gimmick, like Ron, the last Ron Simmons did the same gimmick. Like I don't necessarily need him to just be angry all the time now. I don't want that either.
Okay, I get where you're coming from with that.
He can just be a serious wrestler.
But at the same time, I'd rather it happen now. I'm now starting to see a little bit more toward the lines of that whole thing that people were talking about with the Samoan shit.
Oh,
okay. I'll say it. I'm starting to see it now. I'm really starting to really fucking see it now.
What are we talking about? Them taking cosplay as a black dude?
Yes. And it's not even on them because they respect the culture, but it's just like that's what we're seeing. And when it comes time for one of us to actually do it, it's a problem. That's what I am starting like. I don't want to be like that, but it's starting to like it's like that little voice in the back of my head, and I don't want to listen to it.
I hate to be this. We talk about this a lot. Well, I'm not gonna blame them for because it's also the environment where they grew up at.
Exactly.
I mean, I can't blame them for that. But on the other hand, like you just said, when it's one of us doing this, you gotta think how they market it. I never go forget Crime Time. I never gonna forget how they market Cronton. Cronton looked like someone. Cronton looked like someone I knew. He had the Timbs, the jeans, and the basketball. Yeah,
but the coonery was.
They ain't marketing them like, okay, this is all y'all gonna be good at. This is what they know right here. He didn't market them after that. Y'all market them as jokes. So
was Harlem Heat and WCW jokes?
Which one?
Montez is himself.
Dan, which version of Harlem Heat? Because the first version of Harlem Heat, and we talked to C-Ray about this one, was they came out as fucking cool.
That's why I brought it up.
So it's they don't know. Like, look at Carmelo right now.
Yeah.
Carmelo could be your seat filler, your mid-Carter seat filler right now, and then work his way up to the point that crowd's willing to get you to the next level. They don't know how to market them or push them at least.
No, I'm sorry.
But
I just had that in
out of goddamn Jey Uso.
I mean, I literally was watching, and nothing against Jey Uso because we're gonna talk about him in a second. But it's just like after he lost, which I'm glad that he lost. He deserved to lose.
Of course, you are.
It's the fact that after he lost, he addressed the crowd, which most people do. But I'm just listening to how he talk, and I'm just like, okay, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't think anything of it. But then, like, after our whole conversations of the Samoan and the black cosplay thing, like before, and then I'm like listening to it, and it's like
he grew up in the Bay. How do you expect him to talk?
But that's what I'm saying. But it's like I don't know what that like clicked in the back. I was like, do you see what I'm talking? I'm like, wait, what? Like it's kind of like made me think, and I'm like, wait, I'm cool with it. But at the same time, what you said, and then I'm like, I have no problem with R-Truth, but then again, we haven't had a serious black man in. When's the last serious black man that we had?
Obafemi. We are products of our environment. Obafemi is a serious black man. How is he not
on the main roster? I understand. Look, you know, I'm a big Obafemi fan, but I'm talking about on the main roster,
and they're not going to change.
We're talking about NXT. NXT, a lot of them are very serious.
No. You want to know the last time we had it? I'm gonna keep it 100. The last time we had it, and y'all know I'm gonna say it. Hurt Business. The Hurt Business was the last time, because what you feel threatened is when you see successful.
Hold on. Let's clarify. Early Hurt Business.
Yes.
Because out of nowhere, especially during the Leo Rush time period, Bobby Lashley was posing, showing his butt, flexing.
Yeah.
That wasn't serious.
About it. Yep.
That's what I'm talking about.
The Hall of Pain, Mark Henry. I agree with that.
Sexual chocolate? No, because at the Hall of Pain, he was sexual chocolate. We're doing this in reverse. To John's point,
he gets what I'm saying.
R-Truth was comedy. Now he's serious, as opposed to being someone who is serious and then you turn him into a joke.
You know what I'm saying now?
But you got to. So all right. So you brought off Mark Henry. Okay.
Yeah.
We got to remember Mark Henry when he started was green as shit.
Son.
He was green as shit.
He was horrible.
They had a working character in some. This man had a hand
for a son,
and that shit went on till he got hurt. He came back serious. The world's strongest man gimmick. I'm not gonna forget it. Vince told him, you better win that or don't come back. He came back, he was serious. It didn't work. He had to go back to comedy. When it finally worked for him to be serious, he was the world heavyweight champion.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So it's for us, especially for black wrestlers. I ain't gonna say us, but I haven't wrestled a day in my life. But for black wrestlers, you gotta know how to do both. Because it seemed like for example, the New Day. The New Day was getting major over at the nerdy cast, the video game cast. They doing a serious role now. Motherfuckers don't like it.
People don't like us talking about race, but here's the thing too. WWE isn't necessarily looking for the next black wrestler, as they're not proactively searching for it, because
I don't think they ever have.
Because here's the thing, right? Swerve, if we're being honest, as great as he is on the mic as a wrestler, I'm not taking nothing away from him. He fits the package of AEW better than he would a WWE. WWE is pretty, especially now, the modern era. Pretty, like the aesthetics, everything has to sell and make money. So now you're talking about, if we're speaking in a race point of view, you want the most handsome black dude who also has charisma and is also athletic. And WWE is not necessarily seeking that out. They're getting good wrestlers. Like Montez would fit all those boxes. That's why everybody champions him, especially the woman. Like Montez is the only black person, technically. I'm not calling Carmelo ugly. I'm not making it about that. But at the end of the day, if we're talking about somebody who has all the pieces, it's Montez. And that's why we should continue to champion him how we do. Because he technically has, there's no excuse to not ever give him that shot. There's no excuse.
If I say this, I gotta put my disclaimer. I'm not shaming in any way. I'm shaming, but this is the WWE's fucking how they built. You gotta have the height. Montez got the height. You gotta have the body. Montez got the body. He worked that. You got the charisma. Yeah, he do. Can he go in the ring? Yeah, he can't. He fits all the boxes. Except for that one box. you know what box that is. Now, what he got to do, he got to work hard, like twice as hard than the other guy that got the same boxes.
And that's the problem. But that's what we do all the time. And I'm not trying to be racial again, but technically, like as a black person in America, I've had to be better than the best all the time to be recognized as regular. And that's just a natural thing. So technically, if WWE never, Montez is still in his 20s. I think he might be 30. If WWE never, especially over the next 2 years, really never pushes Montez, I can officially say, okay, they're racist. Because Montez let Dawkins get hurt. And I hope he doesn't get hurt, but let him get hurt and they not say, well, Montez, it's time for you to go. Time for you to shine. I'd be so upset because it would be the biggest waste of talent. Period.
Keep that comment right there, my lovely cousin. Let me tell you something. I said he fit all the boxes. The one box that he don't fit is the WWE box, and y'all know what box we're talking about. And I ain't talking about D box.
She's talking about D-Box, but it's like
she's talking about D-Box. I'm not talking about D-Box, but when you said that, think about it. When Dawkins got hurt last time. I don't know how we got this conversation, but when Dawkins got hurt last time, he was in consideration of a single run.
It's my fault.
Yeah.
It's kind of my fault.
Oh, he's already 35. They need to push brother now. No offense. Montez, push him now.
Right now.
Well, he's already got a daughter, so they ain't worried about having a kid right now.
Bianca might.
Nah.
Well, we've had some good convo. This was definitely.
What?
Why would you put?
Yo. Oh
Why
my
would
God.
you put that comment up?
Why?
I can't read it until I put it up.
Don't read it. Trust our reaction.
I didn't
put
do
it back up.
You did it.
No,
Stop
I'm not.
lying.
I'm literally about to click the next slide.
Bullshit, you late.
I don't even know what y'all doing. I'm literally waiting. Yo, can you get the damn comment off the screen? Thank you. Jeez.
Why the fuck you lying?
So I'll be on the show myself right now. So with that being said,
anyway,
they announced the King and Queen of the Ring tournament. Now we're gonna just make a disclaimer. We did not say that this was canceled. We said that it was a rumor that it was canceled.
Canceled.
Can y'all stop?
Stop.
This is what we got people like Black Cat.
Can y'all go to y'all inbox with this, please? Like,
y'all got some weird. You know what? I mean, just
anyway.
So we already know the first match, which was Rhea versus Kari versus Liv versus Perez, and it was a great match. Fire match.
I thought that said Dwayne. I thought that was Doc Kent talking to her.
You're weird.
Good timing.
Yeah. So Roxanne won. The match between these guys with Braun Breaker getting taken out by LA Knight. Don't know why he was there.
Oh,
but
well,
Sammy won.
Because they took him out at Money in the Bank.
They took him out on SmackDown Money in the Bank.
Yeah, true.
Got Sammy, as Dan would call him.
You bum.
This was a good match. There's nothing to talk about. It was a good match. The right person.
It was a
won.
good match. I mean, I don't have a problem with Sammy winning.
Now next week we have Braun Breaker versus who? I forgot. It was Braun Breaker versus
I can't see that. It's too small on my screen.
Yeah. Hold on. There we go. Sheamus versus Rusev versus myself versus a mystery person, and everyone's trying to figure out who this mystery person is. I think it's going to be Ilja Dragunov.
I wanted to be Karrion Kross.
I wanted to be Karrion Kross just for reasons, but if it's a true surprise, I would love Dragunov in that match.
I would love for it to be Karrion Kross and for him to win this tournament.
Him and Sammy in the finals.
No, wait, no, hell no. We cannot have Karrion Kross.
I will take it.
We cannot have Karrion Kross being the king.
Yes, we can.
I ain't saying
King Killer. King Killer is his new gimmick.
Oh, King Killer's fire. Call Cameron.
Well, okay, so you're gonna keep it as King Killer and definitely don't make it King Killer Cross because that's too many K's.
I wouldn't mind. mind.
That's too many K's. That's I'm like he can't win.
Whoa.
That's way too many K's.
It better not be say his name and he appears because he does not have a good record in WWE. So.
Yeah, he's lost too many times right now.
Ilja Dragunov.
I'm telling you, and also he hasn't gone 20 minutes in WWE and all those matches either. So together, so no.
King Killer, I like it. I like it.
Also, can we look at this female tournament and just realize how stacked the roster is in WWE?
It is stacked.
The roster
stacked, but they're not
is
doing
stacked.
anything with them.
No, they're not, and that's the problem.
They're starting to work stories and get the mid card titles right. They
have a women's pay per view coming up, of course.
They got them, but that's good. So they could work it out. They had the mid card titles wrong. They gave them to the wrong people. Now they're going to work that out.
They still have one with the wrong title right now, but they need to work that out.
They're working that out.
Zelina is good because she's pretty.
He's not talking about Selena.
No, he's talking about Becky.
I am. Zelina's too tiny. She's like a Darby Allin. It's not.
That's why she's working out with mommy right now.
I'm trying to get some muscle on her. She worked out with King Killer Cross. I'm just sitting there telling you straight up, Zelina ain't it. You want to know why?
Thank you.
Do you want to know why? You remember the time when I said to you guys that literally you cannot tell if her intro song is the same damn song as the SmackDown theme song? She came
New shirt. Remember the time.
You're saying it because of her generic theme song. I'm saying it because she's a better cosplayer than wrestler. Like, and that's what I'm saying.
He's saying basically she is your basic
Mercedes
build a wrestler in WWE 2K for women. That's what he's saying.
Listen. Don't worry. That belt is going to Julia. Don't worry.
Mercedes goes to every Comic-Con as She-Hulk.
Oh, and yeah, Ginger has said it. Welcome back, Oscar. But
yes.
You could have made her this. You could have made her like a surprise.
That's my whole thing. Is
Ginger.
Like,
let's do a tournament. Put Ginger there and Burkett.
Oh my god.
So, they could have announced Oscar as a surprise. Did he mute himself?
I don't know.
Yeah.
She's a gamer.
He's in that.
So just getting through this. Yeah, Bailey came back. BBL Bailey looking gorgeous. Okay, you know what? Y'all gotta stop.
No.
Comments. That's that's wild.
That was a good one. That's some Riz right there. I give it to him. That was a good one.
You got a tournament that she can run through.
Let's get it on.
I mean, I thought that was a gauntlet, but whatever.
Oh, another one.
It's a lot of wordplay going on around here.
Yeah,
she's trying to have a battle royal.
Can I say something right now? And
go in the bedroom, make a Royal Rumble. All right.
And I apologize, but Bailey is. How do I say this? Bailey's
Butterhead.
Bailey's Mexican, right?
She is
Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Let me move you up. Let's hear it.
She is.
I'm Puerto Rican. I have great genes.
She is. I thought she was Mexican.
I thought she was Mexican too, so I don't know how we're getting Puerto Rican.
She's Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican.
How the fuck you come to Puerto Rican parade?
She's never been to one.
No, she's staying on a boat drinking pickle
Haley's
juice.
Mexican, and I'm tired of y'all being racist and
She's
calling
on a
people
boat.
who are Mexican other Spanish people. I just looked it up. Stop calling other people stuff that
yeah, she's in a Mexican American family. Yeah, Mexican American family. Okay, sorry, Mrs. Martinez.
So like I was saying, Bailey's Mexican. No offense, she's looking like she sells mangoes.
Stop the cap. She's actually
Well,
starting to
this
look a
the background
lot
that
like
says
Vicky
stop.
Guerrero. If you
saying she looks like Vicky Guerrero is saying my point. You just said my point. You
She's starting to look
literally
like
just said
Vicky.
what I said.
It's just because it's TV. Okay, I'm telling you right now, she's still gorgeous. All right,
What do you mean you haven't seen her in real life? Don't tell me it's TV in real life. You see her on TV too.
See, I seen her in 4K. She's gorgeous.
Bailey looks like she sold it
from the back, maybe.
Yesterday, Bailey looks like she was on the highway and gave him Forza water for his wife yesterday.
All right, so let's talk about
She's
this.
selling oranges and strawberries on the side of the road.
So yes, Nikki Bella
Oh,
came back.
you too.
Yeah, I'm ignoring them. Nikki Bella came back. No pop, no one cares. But the one thing I can talk about is Becky Lynch walking past what's been brooding for a while.
A-Town Down Under.
And with the New Day acting like Karrion Kross's little midgets and feeding Grayson Waller with this, and now they're arguing. But hey, look, Natty and got the hug.
If ultimately Seth Rollins is building like his own Bullet Club, like it's gonna be a multiple people type of thing, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah. Yes.
I have a championship and a man, is what Liv Morgan told Nikki Bella. And
because it's Liv's year, by the way.
This is Liv's, yeah. Dude, it's Liv's.
The only thing I liked about that was Liv put her finisher on her. So we set up a tag team title match.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, this is rumored to take place now. If Brie Bella is not available, there is, another sister that there is another sister that there is another sister, that they can bring. There's another, sister. Remember that, all you gotta do is just turn the page.
It'll be Brie. It'll be Brie and Nikki versus these two.
I don't know if Brie could be back, man.
And the crazy part is they'll probably win those belts.
Yeah, but they never did.
That's the one thing they've never done. So that would be
Well,
Bree's never won a title, so
here goes Liv putting over some old folk. Liv, let me tell you, Liv, you are the unspoken champion. You've been top 5 in that division for over a year now, and I'm gonna give you your flowers because I called it ever since
you've been giving her flowers like every week. Like you talk about me
glazing. Once you go black, you never go back.
You talk about me glazing.
Black. Once you go black, you never go back.
Who she dating is black?
Silence.
Ah.
What was the question?
I know she went out with MJF.
Who she's dating is black.
Funny.
She went out on a date with MJF.
Funny Marco. Come on, bro. Let's be real. It was just an interview.
It was just an interview, bro.
It was just an interview, bro.
He put her on, bro. And I told y'all from that moment. Because once you go black, she got her swag right. Everything came together. Ask Bobby Atloff, that interview girl.
She's banging a guy with a freaking mullet.
Okay, she's scared. She's scared of black men. She's intimidated. I understand.
Wow. Heard you.
All right, next.
Yo, that's Jacob Fatu's son.
Yo, you gotta stop that shit.
Final countdown, yeah, we got the crowd waiting. Every Thursday 7:30ish, and the show is stacked. Go and run and tell a friend we back.
You're done. You're washed. It's over.
Oh God, it was.
You hear that little boy? He was like,
"Welcome back to the show, Elst."
He was like, he's like 1 word, 4 letters, and his son went yada die, and that's what.
You mean gotta mean?
Oh yeah.
All right. Okay. Go.
But it's the right move.
Kimmy, if you're in the comments, I apologize, but yes, this was the right move.
So wait, now you said that, right?
Jay doesn't need the title. Jay doesn't need a title. He's over.
Why do we always do that when people lose the title who are popping? He does need that title.
No, he doesn't.
We are not running back the Yeet song 6 times without a title. That man needed that title. There will be no more rewinding it like it's a battle bar. It will not
throw it
be
up.
happening.
The one,
bro.
Wow.
Yeah, bro. Now I can't see the shit.
Wow.
You can't unsee that now.
He do look like his favorite color, rojo.
Good night, everybody. It's been fun. I'm not even bringing this back.
Final countdown. Yeah, we got the crowd waiting every Thursday 7:30.
Because we're still on Raw. Like, we're still on Raw. And we
gotta go.
And we get off of Raw. Like, please.
Well, Raw was a fire show, so why not?
I mean, Raw was fire. I mean, the rightful person is a champion again. We got a Lion King moment.
I'm gonna say this for y'all right now. The same people that y'all said that his title run sucked.
Who said
the same
that?
thing about Gunther?
Who said that?
Some people said his title. They was like his title run sucked. There's no way compared to his Intercontinental title. I was like, listen, he did his job.
Yeah.
He was an ill.
Jey Uso's title reign was great. He was the face champion he was supposed to be.
And apparently he was a reason why they lost so many ratings. Apparently, there was a lot of.
I don't want to hear that bullshit. I don't want to hear that.
It's trash.
Number
one, trash.
Number one, Marceller. Every time his music goes off, the place goes nuts. I don't want to fucking hear that bullshit.
Here's why I don't want to hear it. Gunther is a great wrestler. He is not entertaining. So you're not going to tell me that he brings in more ratings than Jey Uso.
Of course.
Wait. Know the difference between a heel and a face. We all enjoy the chase when it comes to a face with champion. We need a heel to be the champion so we can enjoy the moment when they get beat. Gunther is the perfect guy to have that moment.
I need a scar to do that.
Huh?
I need a scar to do that.
I thought we were looking on pass roll.
Oh, you saying Gunther's going to be there long enough for Jason to come up and take it?
Stop.
Yeah. Okay. No.
I mean, he doing the streets. He can get in the streets when he grow up, Oh,
all right. Since Universal left, I'm just gonna tell y'all when Jacob Fatu got locked up in 2006, he had a kid.
I'm not doing this with you. Oh, I'm not doing this with you guys. I'm not doing this with you guys.
A kid with Jay and asked him to hold him down. This kid may not know that yet. I hope he don't watch the show, but his real daddy.
So what we're saying is that Eddie Guerrero.
You know what? We're not doing this.
So we good.
So NXT. Next.
Man.
And I'm not clapping because she's pretty. I'm just clapping because good job at introducing her. That's why I'm clapping.
I will say this. At first, I was a little like, but it was all right.
Who's on top? Right there.
But
Sabrina Carpenter.
So yeah, see, it's that's fine though. She is like the Sabrina Carpenter of wrestling. Here's the thing, right? I love that they got rid of the other wrestlers so she has time to really shine before they move her. So salute to NXT for
you wrong for that.
For allowing her all of the TV time she's about to get.
Yeah.
So we did want to say the only thing to talk about was that, and Obafemi versus Jasper.
That is not nothing to talk about because he beat that man twice in that match.
Okay, just no props to Jasper Troy.
Jasper Troy forgot to kick out. He lost twice.
Yes, he did. That was a fucking foobar moment.
What are you talking about? That never happened, bro. Like he never lost twice.
Are you saying the shoulder was up? You're saying the shoulder was up?
He lost twice.
His shoulder was up.
It was not.
His shoulder was up.
It was not.
Listen, if you guys can try to sit, well, not even you guys, if you down there are going to try to sit there and constantly try to make it seem as if Chad Gable and Mr. Americano is not the same person, I'm going to say that his arm was up.
I want to hear it. We've seen them in the same room together. Okay, I don't want to hear
it. His arm was up.
He lost twice.
You know he didn't. He lost once.
With Obafemi, when y'all move Obafemi to the main roster, y'all better not take away his monsterdom.
No,
I'm gonna be tight.
That's a word.
No.
Okay. So with that being said, for our weekly pay-per-view, AEW Summer Blockbuster.
AEW names their weekly shows more than anybody in the world. It looks like a creative. It really looks like my universe in WWE 2K.
Hey, guess what? Next week we have the Arena in Mexico match. I mean, so
is that 4 hours too?
See,
bitch, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I swear to God, I'm not doing it. I work. Damn it.
I don't know who thinks. I don't know why. Who thinks it's, like AEW has to get its time slots together. But you want to know why this might make me mad? You can go ahead and go in order. Talk about what you want to talk about. I only want to talk about one thing. No, I don't even care about this because my Young Bucks came out, tied them up, beat them up. That's what we do. It's elite. Shut up.
Great match.
I like the great ass match. I'm glad that it ended in a draw.
I like the ending I like the violence too.
It wasn't even a draw. We were always gonna mess that up. Just like Hangman Page was always gonna win a title and bring it back to the elite.
Yo, you gotta stop, bro.
No.
You gotta stop.
Can we talk about how Moxley tried his best to look innocent, like he don't know what the fuck going on? Well, I love the super kick. I love that Will Ospreay
took a bullet. He took a bullet for a Swerve, bro.
He took
after they just had killed each other in that match.
Love that.
That's a fact. That's a fact, Tony. That's a fact. AEW does
this is All Stars like bread and butter, like going after.
It's my biggest pet peeve of this show is that every match has to have 1 million people. It is really my biggest pet peeve of this show.
Yeah,
but the match didn't have 1 million people. It was just 1-on-1. It ended, and then
1 million people,
and then violence happens afterwards. No, so it's like. Speaking of violence, they continue the violence right after.
It's not funny, bro. It's corny. John Moxley, go home, bro.
Yo, they literally tried to kill this man. Oh man,
they have a beautiful daughter. He doesn't have to wrestle anymore.
This dude had duct tape on his mouth.
Wait, with duct tape on his mouth, you know he looks like the illegitimate son of Jeff Jarrett. I'm sorry.
He looked like Jeff Jarrett.
Damn it! Now you're gonna make freaking shout out to Garland. He's gonna hate him. But the thing that got everybody was this:
is that or Magnum TA?
It was the facts that they spit. Y'all don't think Hangman is still elite, and I understand that because we did this 3 weeks ago when I told you sorry sop suppers that.
So you're saying that this interview was set up in front of that dressing room on purpose?
Okay, tell me this. How do you expect me to say it and then they literally do it 3 weeks later? Because I told you what it was.
So you think you mean now? Okay, got it.
Y'all just treating me like the Michael B. Jordan twin that wears red. Like y'all don't want to welcome what I gotta say.
I mean, you are the Michael B. Jordan of the Johnny Storm of this group right now.
So
wow.
What I like about this interview is not even the people that's in the picture right here. It was Prince Nana keep on poking his damn nosy ass out the damn door.
Hold on, everybody, time out. This is the point, real quick, because I know we're not there yet. Dewan, and this is my issue with this whole episode: is Okada is now a part of the Don Callis family?
Thank you. Move that shot my way. Get that out my way, because you know that's what he go. He leaned up me to get triggered. That you little bastard.
Are you kidding me? I'm sorry, Ja, but somebody in the chat said it. That is the dumbest storyline move I have ever seen. Kenny is already feuding with the Elite. He didn't have to change teams. He could have remained where he was. No explanation, no reasoning, no nothing. Also, Don Callis' family stacked already. What are we doing? Jaquez already forgot about Lance Archer, and now we're going to add somebody else to the group?
For the record, I never forgot about Lance Archer. Lance Archer is one of the greatest, wrestlers in that faction.
Glaze, you already said what you said. He
already called you out, so keep his name out your mouth.
I'm gonna clip this because you said his name again.
Maybe
this is the real version of say his name and he will appear.
So let me just say that this man just said most of my trigger points already. Because I said it last night, and I'm going to say it again. This is stupid. The match was already good. It don't need nothing. It don't need no Don Callis. Okada could have did all that by himself. He didn't need Don Callis fucking help.
If anything everybody's still talking all this junk about Okada. I don't like that he only says this curse word. I don't like this. If anything finally made Okada look weak, it was this.
We didn't even get there yet.
I don't care.
I already talk about it now.
Someone in the comments lit the fire. We just man, listen.
So we're gonna show that, but then
Yo. All right, so I missed the first half of this, and when we started watching it, and I made the same damn reference that he's did, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, I had to tell Don that he already.
Like, you're not missing.
Can we not talk about this? Because now they're going to wrestle in Mexico next week, and y'all don't think this is racist? MJF is already racist. Now you want to trigger me for the third time tonight. MJF already was. Thank God we got with these black people because he stopped putting on that black tan he was putting on for weeks once he finally joined the Hurt Business. You know why? One of them had to tell him, do you realize what you're doing? Do you realize And now he decides to attack Mexicans after he was perpetrating black people? Like, after he was already trying to look like us, now he's going to insult Mexicans? Nah.
Well, he did that before when he was a so-called American champion. And he went down there. He did the same shit he just said that picture. He did that in Mexico.
Yeah, he did. He also did it to Will Ospreay. You
know. So this time, while AEW's production team is gonna be down there to record it, it's gonna be shown. So unless you live in Mexico or you saw it on YouTube, that's the only way you saw it the first time. So now it's gonna be shown not just on TBS but on Max.
Global reach, baby.
I have no idea, Dewan. I have no idea where the storyline is going. I think it's absolutely stupid.
All I know is
let me help you out there,
MJF is cosplaying as MVP.
Let me tell you something, Dewan. Let me help you. That's crazy work. That's crazy work. If you know MJF history, you know he ain't gonna stay in no faction for long. And if he don't get what he want, he's gonna turn on that faction.
I just want
to say he's just gonna make his own faction.
The ring gear is fire. The ring gear is fire.
Pretty much. Did you not see the inner circle storyline? It's almost like that, but this time, MVP is smart enough to know that if you turn on me, I'm gonna turn you first.
Yeah.
MJF probably bring the Pinnacle, or you probably bring the Dynasty.
Damn it!
And if you do that, you're still a man short because MVP is not gonna wrestle.
Yeah, I can't believe we're still talking
Prime
about
Alexander.
Dynasty. I can't believe we're still talking about Dynasty on this show. Like, it is.
Shut up.
You had no choice. But you had no choice. Those are only two stables that MJF had.
Exactly.
In his catalog.
Mm-hmm. What you talk about? Why you hate?
And those are the only two opportunities you got.
Yo, Dewan, stop triggering us so we can end the show. What's next?
Yeah, you are triggering us right now, bro.
So, with that being said,
that is the women's belt on steroids.
I like it.
This belt is fire.
I like it.
Hold on. Y'all motherfuckers kill me with this. Every time you bring out the new title, it's fire.
One because Ja is trying so hard not to be a WWE hater, even though he is. And
it's just he's not the only one because he'll the same way. And no, every new belt is not beautiful. Okay, this shit is the women's title. That's all it is.
I said I like it. I didn't say it was fire.
It looks like a custom belt you make in 2K.
I don't like it
when you don't know what you're doing. You just make gold.
I like it. I do. I like it.
I will learn to like it if you give me some fire matches.
Fact. Josh left. That's cool.
He got disconnected.
Did he really? No.
Oh, he's back.
Did you get disconnected for real?
No, he left.
Oh.
You came back too fast. Go ahead.
This was bullshit.
That's not bullshit. You ever get hit by one of those things?
Shut up. I know that's your favorite toy.
Shut up.
But this whole,
shut up.
This situation, you just gave the fans who I guess don't know the history of these two, the whole video vignette which just add on to we wanted to see it, and then you do this stupid shit. Why are you involving Don Callis in this situation?
This is stupid.
Let it is. It is.
No, I'm not letting it cook. It's
stupid already. There's nothing to cook. We don't like it.
It's
stupid.
We was excited.
I have a question. Does anybody not remember that Don Callis was actually running around with Okada when he came here?
We don't care. It's stupid. We don't like it.
When?
He was running around with Okada a little bit.
No, you don't. No, you just
he gave little subtle hints.
You're just talking.
When?
It's stupid.
Don't listen. That's because all Japanese don't look like. Don't. That's the catch that you're talking about. Okay? No. He was with the elite the whole time. That's another thing. Because I already said last night. Is he with Don Callis now? Did he just leave the elite?
No.
Because the next question is this, and Arsenal gonna get pissed off at me when I'm asking this because I'm gonna ask, where the fuck is Jack Perry?
Can I tell you something? I want to know where he is too.
Because this don't make no sense.
Is Tony still mad at him?
He's not in House of Torture.
No, he actually is still on the House of Torture roster.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
When's the last time you can help with?
Well, House of Torture is not part of Bullet Club no more, so
exactly.
they got their own thing.
Well, don't worry. You know what? There's going to be more mud added to the mix because guess who's back?
These.
No, we're not doing that.
Oof.
And that spot was stupid.
It was stupid and.
Anyway, so.
Oh Lord.
Oh, you ain't gonna show the spot? Oh, that spot right there, that stomp off the top rope.
We know what Ja loved. We know what part he loved.
I didn't put the spot up.
Yeah, it is. It's right there. It's right there. It's right there. It's a second.
It was in the picture. It's right there in the top right. What are you doing?
Yeah.
There it is.
There it is.
In the comments, who does it better, Stephanie or the Queen?
The Queen.
Stephanie.
The Queen. She gets a new definition of headbutt.
He said that bitch.
This bitch, holy bitch queen, that bitch cheating. Okay, wow, that's a crazy ass name. Queen.
Yes, she did not enjoy losing that match. She did no sell. She did.
Yeah, she did. She did.
Cause she been fucking pretty much.
Yes, she did.
By everybody. Like y'all not building her for nothing. She should have been the fucking first Ring of Honor television champion, in my view.
Message.
Sorry, what's her name? Billy Kay.
I could have swore that I said that, but
she can't promo. Once again, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna catch
around with fucking red fucking velvet.
She's pretty. She's pretty. She can wrestle. She can't promo. To me, a champion has to be able to promo.
She's from the motherland.
Give her a valet, like they did with Jade when she was there.
Okay, let it be me.
Oh God.
Oh God. Doing the microphone will be all in the damn camera. Who's this? I asked this last night. I really want to know.
This is Zeus's.
This is the next victim of Mercedes Moné. That's who she is.
This is Zeus's.
She formed the shit out of Monet.
This is Zeus's.
I remember Zeus's because Zeus's is Kalisto's wife's friend.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
This is Zeus's.
So her first match in AEW is to lose her.
She was in AEW before.
Yeah, she beat Willow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is Zeus's. You remember that match where we was like, "This is a good ass match."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I got you.
I know you remember that match. Listen,
of course, that was a good ass match. What you want me to say? This was a good ass match. Even seeing Sky Blue and looking good in her good ass outfit. You know what I'm saying? Julia looks as good as she used to.
Julia Hart, Mitch Hart. Still love your theme song, but when you do a moonsault, you must land on a spot, not land on your feet and then fall.
Yes. Please.
That's the only critique I got.
Yep. That was the only bad thing I saw.
Shout out to Tony Storm, who was sniffing and eating on Moné's mashed potatoes. You know what I'm saying?
I just want to be very clear. If we talk about me giving Liv her flowers over and over, I'm also going to do it again for Tony. Tony, you are still the best character, gimmick, and female wrestler in the game today. Period.
Mercedes Renee, the next time you bring another steak down and you don't eat that shit, we
She
gonna
ate
have
the
some
steak.
fun.
Okay, why we keep saying she ate
She
it?
did eat a bite of the steak.
All right, she ate
A
the steak.
bite?
Yes.
And that shit was probably cold and dry as
That's
hell.
Exactly. No, that's a lot of meat.
Say it again. Go ahead. Say it.
Go ahead.
Finish the sentence. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Hold on,
Go
bro.
ahead.
She was already full off Tony. I mean,
wow.
off dinner earlier with Tony.
Good job.
I like big, sweaty men.
She had a lot of meat. That's a meaty steak. What you want me to say? Like she, put a lot of. It was a big bite of steak meat that went into. Never mind.
You gotta win this.
Nah.
All I know is we almost seen Mercedes make out with Tony Storm, and then she took her out, and then
Tony is amazing.
And then Mina came out to help, and then Mercedes took out Mina, and then Mercedes posed with the title, and she looks great with that AEW World Title.
AEW, stop talking about NXT being too sexy or pornographic. AEW literally does lesbianic things weekly at this point.
That's not true.
Is amazing. No, don't you start.
That's not true.
She wrote the rule. She wrote the rule. You don't touch the belt before a title match.
Yeah, well,
she lost.
I mean, the other match to talk about was Kyle Fletcher and the 5-2 player. You know what I'm saying?
No, of course, you want to talk about the 5-2 player.
We're not doing that.
No other match.
No, not.
I'm not doing it.
What happened, All-Star?
I said, of course, you want to talk about the 5-2 player. For what?
I mean, he was wrestling one of his tools.
Anyway, so this is AEW Grand Slam Mexico.
All right, so let's talk about this real quick. So boom, this is what we have. We have MJF and Mystico, right? We have the 12-man tag match, which is
Anakin in the Arena.
And then no. So you're thinking of the 10-man tag match, which is Anarchy in Arena minus Marina Shafir and Willow.
Yeah. MJF versus horrible Sin Cara.
And then, of course, Lucy's versus Mercedes.
Good for her.
This is jam packed for what's this? 2 hours? It's gonna be 2 hours, right? Please tell us it's gonna be 2 hours.
2.5.
2.5.
I just want to know when Dynamite's coming back.
This is Dynamite.
No, it's
nah,
not.
it's Grand Slam Mexico.
Is it going to have its own theme song?
See, I was about to say something. Y'all call me racist, so I'm not gonna do it.
No, go ahead.
Mariachi band. All right. Yep. So on that note, we're gonna go to our final thoughts.
Really?
Yeah, we're done.
Oh man, holy shit! Yeah, 12-10. Good lord.
All-Star's favorite thing in the world.
I'm going first. Thank you. It is great to be back. I can't wait till the whole family is back next week. So because you're watching, I just want to formally be the first to live welcome Ginger back to the Thursday night show because she should be here next week. I know she's been doing shows with you guys beforehand, watching different things. I'm excited to have her back. Kimmy, get better. We would love to have you back. Dark Kent, I'm gonna be calling you to let you know the criteria for you to get back on the show.
It's my ass, All-Star.
It's just gonna be a big family reunion.
The
That's what I call it. Since Heels for Life has the cookout, I'm gonna call our segment the family reunion when
you're fired,
All-Star. Next week.
You're rehired.
Thank you. So I hope you enjoyed the show tonight. Wrestling is great right now. Wrestling is great right now. Mercedes Monet's new nickname is She-Hulk.
Can you hurry up, also?
What else do I have to say? It's Thursday. I've had a great week. Tomorrow's Friday. I hope to have a great weekend. Shout out to my wife, Lady Davina.
We love you, sis.
You are absolutely gorgeous. I love you more than every wrestling woman that Ja fondles and drools over on this show.
you're not about to use me as a way to try to suck up to
You're
sis.
not
You ain't
finished.
gonna do this. Nah, you ain't gonna do that. You ain't gonna sit there and use me as bait to sit there and suck up the sis. Whatever you did, that's between you. And you're gonna sit here and use my name, okay, and my infatuation with a bunch of women who that I don't have infatuation with women.
Yikes.
Finish it.
So shout out to Dan. Missed you, Dan. He looked pink at the beginning of the show. I thought he was in the farm too long. Shout out to my guy. Shout out to my guy, Fat Daddy. You know what I'm saying, bro? Shout out to you all day, every day. And shout out to Ja, who, with the way he treats women, they probably treat him like a vampire. He has to ask to come in. Don't let Ja in. Don't let him in. We're here every Thursday night, 7:30-ish, unless Ja lies and says it's somebody's fault that we're starting at 8 o'clock. Later.
Welcome back, All-Star.
Thank you.
Guys, check out the socials. Check out the other programs we got on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube. We have a live show every Monday and Thursday and Friday. So. Thank you for coming out. God bless. Good night.
Watch wrestling. Shut up. Watch wrestling. Enjoy it. We got merch. We got the Holy Hill. We got Dan the Statement. We got Jacquez the question. I have a question. We got
He started off the show tonight like Beyonce with his own background. See what I'm saying? He be acting super light skinned and we be just be ignoring it. Yeah, that's the one you had. Like, you're special.
We got Kimmy. And probably in an hour or so we'll have Ginger's merch on there. Also, we got a little, what are we talking about, merch? And of course myself. But enjoy wrestling. For content creators, podcasters, keep doing what you're doing. Don't stop, don't give up. If you get one view, that's a win. All right. We're not big name guys like Bully Ray and Dave Meltzer, but we're gonna get there.
Appreciate you, bro.
Patience.
Other
than that, give me next weekend. Hopefully I see you in Brooklyn. I'm done. Peace.
I haven't triggered anybody this episode.
Yes, the hell you did.
When?
You triggered me.
I triggered All-Star. How did I trigger All-Star?
Earlier, you definitely triggered me.
My final thoughts.
Why did you do that?
Welcome to I Have a Question podcast, where I'm going to just ask a couple of questions real quick. First question is Dan. I have a question. Did you know that you have the same color skin as a hot dog right now?
Yes, I do.
All right. Holy Heel. I have a question. Real quick. Did you know that you really do look like the illegitimate son of the Junkyard Dog, minus the drugs? No. Okay. And Enforcer, how's it going down there, sir? How's it know that you and Ricochet share the same problem? You're both baldness.
Mother Nature,
baldness.
By the way.
Okay. With that being said, my final thoughts is I am the honest real heel, and I just want to sit there and just say a couple of things real quick. Guys, don't listen to All-Star. He's full of shit. Because I've honestly been waiting for a very long time to just come out and say that my show will be coming out very soon, and I will be having All-Star as a guest. I'm going to be interviewing him and his, musics and all that other stuff. As far as next week, we have Jobber Slam 5. Right? I know we're excited. I know I can't wait to go there. I can't wait to be there. Make sure you guys come through, say what up to me, say what up to the Enforcer. I would say what up to All-Star, but unfortunately, All-Star has stuff that he has to do, so he'll be there in spirit. I am going to ask Janelle if she can come on next week so we can go down the card for Jobber Slam. I think that would definitely
be Since we're saying that, All-Star.
Yes, sir.
Go on iTunes and Get All Stars album, all his albums, but get his new one. You got 7 new tracks, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, you checked it out?
Yes, sir.
Hey.
So if we gonna do that, if I can't see my brother, I'm going to fucking advertise him. Get his music. Support my brother.
Thank you, bro.
There you go.
Yeah, I like that. Make sure you guys go get the album. It's available now on Apple Music.
It is.
I'm only gonna say Apple Music because he knows I don't do Spotify, but Apple Music.
Don't be cheap. Buy it.
And Bandcamp. Make sure you guys go to Bandcamp.
Everybody say hi to Ja.
Oh shit!
Right.
Oh shit!
Have a good night, everyone.
Jesus Christ!
Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast.
Everybody say goodbye to All Star. He has officially been fired from the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast. I feel like Vince McMahon when he let Jeff Jarrett go. You know what I'm saying? And funny how there's a Jarrett at the end of the Jeff name.
Jarrett?
So that's why that Jarrett has to go too. So with that being said, you're fired. Okay, we're not going to see you in a dual cast. You're gone. All right, that's what we're going to do. You're going to delete this damn picture. As a matter of fact, I'm about to kick you out of here. I think I can kick you out. Can I kick you out of here? Why can I kick you out of here? Why can I remove you from the damn show? Like what? I should be able.
Admin.
I
He's
am
like
the
all of
owner.
us.
Damn it! The hell.
He gave us all access, bro.
Y'all have a great night.
Acknowledge me!
With that being said, why is this music playing? What song is that?
I don't know. Good night, bros.
Anyway, it's your boy Jock Illins, Dan the Statement, the Holy Heel, and the Enforcer. We'll see you guys next week, same time. Sorry, not same time, same place. Get this fucking picture off the fucking screen.
Oh shit!
Oh my god! It's good to have him. It's good to see y'all, Star. Welcome back to the show, bro.
It's good to
So that's how it looks when you got your haircut, bro.
Oh no, I still got my hair. All right.
Bye.
I hate every one of you guys and I quit.
No, you don't.
Final countdown, yeah, we got the crowd waiting. Every Thursday 7:30ish, and the show is stacked. Go and run and tell a friend we back. It's the Wolfpack.